Hey. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I mean, it's been a minute since I did one of these. I don't be having a lot of time on my hands like I used to, so I don't get to address you guys like I used to. But I think it's that time. So, we long overdue for one of these type of sessions. All right. Because one of the things that hits my inbox a lot, okay, is why am I not having success? Or how do I get success? How do I get more people to take me serious? How do I get sales? How do you put so many people into your business, Kawan? Like, how do you do this? How are you able to promote three different things at the same time and be able to have success in all three of them things at the same time? How are we able to do this, right? And that's what we're going to get into today, because I want you to realize something, okay? And this is the best advice I can give you. If you want to be successful in this business, I'm going to teach you all the key things right now, okay? Right now, we're going to mastermind this out, and I'm going to tell you the key things that's going to have you be successful within your business, okay? So first and foremost, one thing that we forgot, okay, is the fact that we are network marketing, okay? Let that sink in again. Network marketing, okay? Your net worth is your net worth. I want you to keep that in mind, all right? Because at the end of the day, we think that we're in the product business or we're in the service business. You think people care about your products and about your services. They don't. We see products and services all day. Let's be honest. Some of us is in companies that got milkshakes that's like 3 times the price that you can go get at GMC. You think people are just dumb and don't know no better? You think they don't know that they can go get some cheaper protein powder somewhere else? Of course they know. Okay, so obviously it's not about the product. If it was about the product, they will go get a better product or a cheaper, more affordable product, right? Okay, so at the end of the day, it's not about products and services. It's about people. So you have to take your time in networking. You should be doing more networking than anything else. And when we say network, it don't mean faking it. You don't just jump in people's inbox and say, "Hey, I'm just sending you a friend's request because I like to align myself with like-minded people, and I'm just here for positive vibes." And then 5 minutes later, you're trying to pitch them something. Come on, they see through that. Don't you see through that when people do it to you? How many times one of them Bitcoin miners was inside your inbox and they was sitting there talking about, "Hey, how you doing? Hey. And then not even 2 minutes later, you ever heard about Bitcoin mining? Come on, man. Or like the pretty girl in your inbox, right? Ooh, hey, just friends. The next thing you know, they're trying to scam you out of something in some other third world country. Like, at the end of the day, people can see through that. They can see through the fakeness. They can see through you trying to, pull the wool over their eyes. I had to learn that, even myself. When I first came in, remember that fake it till you make it. So we over here just trying to be something you're not. At the end of the day, you don't have to be someone you're not. You don't have to look like this. You don't have to have a backdrop like that, okay? You don't have to, because at the end of the day, we're doing business with people. I told somebody yesterday, I said, you know what? Everybody don't resonate with everybody. So you don't have to ever be scared to be able to go get your money or to be able to promote to people, because at the end of the day, everyone don't resonate with Kawan. Somebody's looking at Kawan right now and saying, "Oh my God, this guy's over the top. Oh my God, all this jewelry on. What the hell?" Looks like every typical black man that makes it and then wants to go spend his money on jewelry and cars and stuff. There's somebody thinking that right now as they're looking at me, that they looking at this live, they're thinking that right now. So that person would jump over me and go to somebody else. Matter of fact, true story. Yesterday, someone said, "Kawan, you was right." I said, "What are you talking about?" "Everyone's not going to resonate with you." I showed your video to somebody, and they said, "Look, I don't have an ego. I'll tell you exactly what they say." He said, "I showed your video to somebody, and it was like, man, this guy's a clown." You know what I mean? This guy's a clown. And then they don't like it says stack money fast to get to a certain website. Well, why is he saying stack money fast if he's telling you guys about gold and silver? This guy's a clown. Okay, no problem. I'm a clown. So that person wouldn't join me. But guess what? He probably joined with you. See what I'm saying? And then vice versa. You might be too reserved. You might be too laid back. You might not be doing enough. And somebody wants somebody a little bit more fast-paced like me, and they see you and they see me and they join me. So at the end of the day, your job is just to forge these relationships, real relationships, genuine relationships, so that later on down the line, when you're talking to certain people, you don't have to convince them of anything. You just say, "Hey, I need to show you something." There's certain people on my team right now, I don't have to pitch them anything. I just say, "Hey, DePaul, take a look at this." Hey, Michael Pennington, hey, I got something I want you to look at. Hey, Deneen, take a look at this. Hey, Sherry Sullivan, take a look at this. Diana, take a look at this. I can go on how many people I can literally say, just take a look at this. And they're going to say, oh, okay, because on the strength of who I am and the relationships that we've built, that they're going to say, oh, okay, yeah, for sure. Let me take a look at that. Come on, send to me, man. Matter of fact, I got the type of relationships with people that I forged that they're going to get upset if I don't send it to them first. Come on. I just see you join a new business. Why didn't you send me that info? Because we forged those relationships. Okay, this isn't something that just took, wasn't like, oh, I joined today and I want to see success tomorrow. No, that was not the case here. This was long time coming, long in the makings, me building it. Okay, so first and foremost, forget your products. I don't care about no products. Forget the product. It has nothing to do with the product. It has nothing to do with the service. It has everything to do with your networking. How many people are you talking to a day? How many new people you put into your friends list a day? Every single day. How many people you're reaching out to organically? Not no stupid bot, not no automated system talking to them. Hey, how you're doing? Good morning today. Like, we can't see through that. Not no automated posts every day. Those things are fine, but those are tools. Okay? Those are tools. Just like you might have a wrench, you might have a drill, you might have all these different tools that help you run your business. But within those tools that's helping you run your business, okay, what do you have? You have the person behind those tools. It's still going to take a person, okay, to be able to run the whole play. Nothing is just automated. You can't just go build a house, bring a bunch of tools, drop the tools off, and the tools just start working themselves. So what's your tools? Landing pages, capture pages, you know what I'm saying? Marketing systems. Yeah, you got a bunch of tools too, right? But what happens is a lot of times we rely way too heavy on those tools. And we think those tools is going to do all the job for us. Oh, he's going to do all the selling, the telling. Hey, I joined Now Site, right? So I got this all-in-one marketing system and it's powered by artificial intelligence. So why am I not getting no money? Then I go down your timeline and I don't see no posts about Now Site. None. And I'm not going to call anybody out, but this was a genuine conversation I had today. Someone asked me, they said, Kawan, they said, okay, so Kevin Leary said that any business that you're doing for 3 years or more and ain't making no money at it is not a business, it's a hobby. I haven't made any money with Now Site in 3 years, and I want to know, what can I do? Like, what should I be doing? So I said, okay, no problem. Let me go down your timeline. Doop, 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 doop. Wait a minute. You ain't posted about Now Site since July 27th, 2020. And that post was private. It wasn't even a public post. That was the last time he posted about his business. But all through that, though, I see a bunch of playing. I see a bunch of jokey joke posts. I said, how's anybody going to take you serious? I said, you got people like Brady Brock Porter posting every day, Diana posting every day, me posting every day. And then they're going to pick you over one of us when they see your post about playing every day? Make that make sense. Come on, we're the people business. So when people are shopping around, they're shopping around for the best person that they can join with. No one's trying to find the blind to lead the blind. Like, yeah, I'm already trying to figure it out. So let me go find someone else that's trying to figure it out. We can try to figure it out together. No, they're looking for the best person that they can join with to get the most out of the opportunity. So if they see you and they're like, huh, okay, you're just playing. You want to show cat pictures. You want to show TikToks all day and all that, but you don't want to post your business. Okay. Are they realistically going to have success? Honestly. Again, take yourself out of business mode for a second. Put yourself in customer mode. You as a customer, when you're shopping around and trying to look for who you're going to join with, are you looking for the biggest loser? Are you sitting here looking like, okay, I'm looking for the person that's trying to figure it out like me. I'm looking for the person that never posts about their business. Look, I'm going to tell you something. How can someone join your business? They don't even know that you're in business. Only person I know that was successful being a secret agent was 007. It don't work in network marketing. I'm sorry. It's called network marketing for a reason. Otherwise, it'll be called marketing. All you have to do is just market your business. No, it's network marketing for a reason, because your network is your net worth. The more you build it up, man, it becomes like, oh, I'm starting a new business, guys. Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? Everybody's coming with me. You know why? Because I built that up through networking. There's certain people, like I said, I can just talk to directly. Let's go, guys. Let's run the play. Matter of fact, unbeknownst to you guys, every business that I join, I have a core set of 10 people, 10 to 12 people that I go to out the gate. And I say, hey, guys, let's go. I'm putting y'all at the top because y'all been running with me from day one. Let's go. And they all like, let's go. Out the gate. That's how y'all know for a fact any business I join, I'm at least have 12 people in it. At least. Because those 12 people, I don't have to send no links. I don't have to send them no, hey, do you keep your options open, DePaul? DePaul. Man, I retired DePaul. You know what I'm saying? I retired DePaul. So why is DePaul ever going to question me about a link? He's going to say, send me the link, brother. I just made sure he's up on a six-figure earner right now. I told her I was going to do it last year. I said, you know what? I'm making you a six-figure earner next year, along with a handful of other people. I'm waiting for them to get to their rank too. But I told her I was going to do this. Now that I've done it, and now she's in a position to be a six-figure earner right now in the current company she's in right now. Do you think the next time I have something to offer her, she's going to question me? She's going to say, looks like a Ponzi or pyramid to me. I don't know. Did you do your due diligence? Let me go look on behind MLM and see what they got to say. Yeah, no, ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be send me the link. Here she is right here, telling you right now, true story, right? There she go. I just told you. I'm going to say, here's the link, Sherry, and she's going to say, thank you. And if I don't send it to her, you know what she's going to say? She's going to get offended and say, why didn't you send me this link yesterday? Why do I see a bunch of people signing up and you didn't send me this link? See, that's what you're trying to forge. You're not trying to be sitting there really trying to pitch people in their inbox all day. Really? Do you think I'm pitching people in their inbox? I'm not in nobody's inbox. I'm not in nobody's inbox. Do you think I'm posting in groups all day? I'm on Facebook like, business online. Copy, paste, 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 paste. All right, let me go to the other one. Online marketing. Paste, paste, paste. Okay, let's go to another group. Work from home opportunities. Paste, paste. Man, that's ridiculous. You know why that business model doesn't work? I'm going to tell you right now why it doesn't work. Because what you just did is you went to a car selling convention with a bunch of car salesmen trying to sell a car. We're all here for the same reason we're in these groups. So why am I going to look at your opportunity when I'm trying to get people to look at my opportunity? We're all there for the same reason. That's why it doesn't work. So stop that now. Stop posting in groups. It's pointless. You know what groups are for? I'll tell you what groups are for. Oh, this person's over here trying to promote a business. Oh, they're like me, like-minded. We're all in network marketing. Let me friend this person. And it doesn't mean friend them and pitch them in the same breath. It means friend that person, talk with that person, engage with that person, and then in time, do business with that person. See, you know what the problem is? You guys want instant gratification. You want to meet somebody today and sleep with them tomorrow. When does it work like that? Those are the undesirable females back in the days, right? If that happened, if that actually happened, you didn't even have value in that person, right? You was like, slept with me already? Oh my God. Ooh. Yeah, I'll still sleep with you, but I'm not going to take you serious. Like, come on. No one takes that person, but the person that made you, the one that made you work for it, when you built up that relationship, those are the ones that last, right? People that have been married 20, 30, 40, 50 years, they built up their relationship, didn't they? They didn't just meet somebody today and just go, dang, you didn't even buy me a drink. You're already trying to sleep with me? Oh, never. But that's what y'all doing marketing, though. Y'all want to meet somebody today and just, come on, join my business, join my business. Come on, man, you're crazy. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Let me tell you something else that doesn't happen. Stop looking at other people's plates in order to feed your hunger. It doesn't work like that. It don't matter if you got a big, juicy steak sitting on the top on your plate if it ain't on mine. I'm going to still be hungry. So at the end of the day, put your blinders on. Stop looking at everybody. And what I mean by that is every opportunity don't mean you got to jump into every situation. If you ain't even made money in your first situation, what are you looking at a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth situation for? When they say that every a millionaire has 7 streams of income, they said 7 streams of income, not 7 streams of debt. If you're in debt, you need to start scrapping stuff. And I'm keeping it real. I might be hurting myself. Some people might say, man, come on, I'm in 3 things with you. I'm about to jump out too. Well, then do that then, because you know what? You're on your way to jumping out anyways. You're on your way to jumping out. The lifespan is 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months not making the money, you're out of here. Jumping out the plane with no parachute. So I'm at a point in my stage now, quality over quantity. I'm not looking to sign a bunch of people up. I'm looking to sign the right people up. That's the reason why this current business I'm in is taking off and everyone's doing what they do. Because I'm not looking for the biggest loser. I'm not looking for somebody, come on, am I going to get spillover? I'm not the person for you. I'm not the person for you. Go sign up with that guy. Because I'm looking for somebody to say, come on, how can we create the spillover? Come on, how are we going to do this together? You know what I mean? How are we going to build this thing big? I got 10 people coming in today. I got boom, 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 boom. We just build it. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people with leadership qualities. Even if you ain't a leader yet, you might think, oh, I'm not a leader because I don't have a big following and all these people ain't got nothing to do with that. Your leadership starts here. It's right here. You ever see that person that you can never count them out in life? They always were able to make something from nothing. Even when they fell down, they came back up. You ever see those people? You wonder, how the hell you do this? You know, the odds was against them and they still passed you. You had every opportunity to be something in your life. Like me, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people see me and they're like, oh man, come on, you're successful. I wasn't supposed to be successful. I was supposed to be a statistic. Remember? At one point in time, I was in the streets. I was living a much different lifestyle. I'm supposed to be in someone's penitentiary right now, right? I'm supposed to be the typical, oh, I'm black and I had a different past, so it affected my future and no one wants to hire me and all this stuff. I'm supposed to be that guy, making every excuse in the world on why I can't be somebody. Some of you guys didn't have none of those challenges in life. You had both parents in the household. You grew up in a nice suburban area. You know what I mean? You didn't have to ever feel like you had to hustle to make it, or you had to help your moms because you had 9, 10 siblings and you didn't want to see them go without. You didn't come up like that. Some of you guys came up with a silver spoon in your mouth. But yet still you're making excuses for yourself and why you can't be successful, why you can't mimic my success and do what I've been able to do. And come on. Stop counting yourself out. You're counting yourself out. It ain't the rest of the world. You're counting yourself out. And when you put that kind of energy on yourself, I'm going to tell you right now, the world can see it. The world can see it. You ever seen a guy that had no confidence? Remember back in the days, you know, he came into the club or he came into the party or, you know, and he had no confidence. You can see it. It was on. You can see it on him. Did he walk out with the best looking girl at the end of the night? Was that the guy that was in high school that always had a girlfriend? No. It's the person that came with the confidence. And the person that came with the confidence, look at Biggie Smalls, ended up having 2 prettiest girls in the game at that time fighting over each other. And he told you himself, fat, black, and ugly as ever. However, I stay Gucci down to the socks, wings and rocks filled with right. Yeah. He came with so much confidence they could have a Lil Kim and a Faith Evans fighting for him. Big old black ugly dude. He even told you himself, I'm black and ugly. Even ashy. Went from ashy to classy. You know what I'm saying? Confidence. When I first started, this right here, yeah, this is my Invisalign, me building my stuff up for the past 4 years. But if anybody go to my first videos, 2017, 16, 15, 14, 2012, gaps in all my teeth. Because when I was born, I had small teeth. And as I became an adult, those small teeth, I didn't lose my baby teeth. So due to that fact, I had a bunch of spaces in every single tooth. Super self-conscious. Used to tell myself, oh my God, how am I going to say I'm a top marketer and my teeth don't look right? It's going to look stupid. People ain't going to take me serious. They're going to be like, oh my God, if you're still making so much money, why don't you go fix your teeth? Always used to play in my brain. You think that stopped me? You think that made me say, oh, I can't go promote because people going to be looking in my mouth. I can give a damn about that. I'm trying to get it. So I'm going to get it at all costs. I don't care if I had no teeth in my mouth. You see all gums. I'm going to still preach when I'm talking because at the end of the day, you ain't got to date me. You ain't got to marry me. You got to learn some knowledge to be able to make money from it. So who cares what I look like, right? That's how some of you guys got. Some of you guys ain't getting started. Y'all worry about what you look like. Oh, I'm scared to do videos on YouTube. You know, I don't look right. I don't look like I'm a little bit overweight. You know, I don't man, none of that has anything to do with anything. You got to start in order to finish. Most of you guys ain't even starting. That's the reason why you have a late finish, if any finish at all. In order to get to the finish line, you got to actually start moving. You can't be sitting here like this and expect to get to the finish line. And then you're wondering why you're not where you want to be at. It don't work like that. So first step, first rule, network and do it genuinely. Every day you should be trying to if you go to, okay, I'll put it like this. Go to my page. You can use me as an example. If you go to my page right now, okay, and you go to the friends area, okay, and you don't see at least 50. That's small. If I'll do it, it'd be like 200, 300, but 50 mutual friends. We start there. It really should be higher. It should be like 100, 200, but let's just say 50. If you don't have 50 mutual friends, let that sink in for a second. That means you don't even have 50 like-minded people in your friends list. You got 3,000 deadbeats, 5,000 deadbeats. You got 5,000 friends, family, loved ones. None of them do business with you until they see you already successful. But if you don't get to this status, your friends and family is not paying you no mind. You know why? Because they see what you were doing last week, last month, last year, and you wasn't doing this. So when you sit there trying to talk about, we gonna get rich, we about to get money. Really? Wasn't you just a security guard last week? Wasn't you just working at Walmart last week? So how are we about to get rich? You explain that. Matter of fact, I went to college and I got a higher degree than you. So how are we about to go? Come on, what are we doing here? Stop the madness. Like I said, it was stop the madness. No, they're not going to do business with you. So when you got this big old 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people, but they're all friends, family, and loved ones, those aren't the people that's going to do business with you. Okay? It's the people that don't know you. It's the people that you know why? Because when a person don't know you, you can be anything you want to be. Okay? They don't know you yet. So you can be anything you want until you prove to not be that person. I'm Superman until I prove I can't fly. But before that, online, I'll take your word for it. That man's Superman. I finally met Superman today. We talk about, yeah, man. I went to his page, man. He black too. It's crazy. Man, that ain't Superman. I'm telling you, man, it was Superman. He told me himself. He had an S on his chest. He had a cape on his back, everything. That was Superman. Well, let me see him fly. All right, let's go. Come on, let me see you fly. I can't fly, man. Oh, wow, you ain't Superman. Well, that's how some of your marketing is. This is the reason why y'all see me go so hard with them stupid-ass Ponzi's. You know why? Because for some, it's a money grab, and that's okay. It's get your money. I'd rather you be doing that than selling drugs or taking people's purses and all that, so go ahead. Even though you are still doing that, but just on the back end. Because someone's going to fail when you put them in a Ponzi. And the people that fail is no different you running up and snatching their purse. But we won't get that dramatic. Let's not get that dramatic. Let's just keep it, you jump in the Ponzi, right? But know what you're doing. Because every Ponzi that you jump in, okay, yeah, you're going to have people that's successful in the beginning. They're going to be like this. Woo, come on, we getting that money. Woohoo. I don't care what the haters are saying. I'm making something from doing nothing. But guess what the people at the bottom are going to say? Man, come on, put me in that thing, man. I lost all my money, man. You know, yeah, he told me don't put my life savings in, but I still did it, man. It's COVID. You know, it's a pandemic, man. I needed that money. So I went and put a bunch of people in and man, I lost everything. And I lost my credibility. I ain't never doing business with Kwan again. How many of those can you afford? How many of those can you afford to happen before one day no one takes you serious no more? No one joins anything you got going on anymore. Yeah. You can't beat your remember, we're networking. So if you start killing your audience off early, see, people don't realize, you know why I don't just jump in everything? One of the reasons why I don't just jump in everything, because people don't realize that at the end of the day, I'm building something so much bigger. This is chess for me, not checkers. Okay. I'm over here thinking like, okay, one day I want to be the Les Browns, Ty Lopez's, the Gary V's. You know, I want to get paid 10 to 20,000 just for walking on the stage, doing what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this for free. People get paid $10,000 to $20,000 to do this with a little thing on. Hey, how you guys doing today? That's the scale game for me. You really think I want to be an old man still over here? Hey guys, you keep your options open. Hey, no. I'm looking at the scale up game. So I'm playing chess, not checkers. A lot of these people that just put you in Ponzi after Ponzi after Ponzi after Ponzi, they're not going to be here in 10 years. They're not going to be here. They're not. They're going to be a used to. You know what used to was? Used to was a rooster. I used to be a six-figure earner. I used to be a top this. I used to be a top that. Now they none of that. How many people from back in the days, what was that? Empower Network? Ooh, one of the best, one of the biggest MLMs that ever grew. Man, that's what put me in the game. I saw that and I was like, saw so many people making millions. I was like, whoa, this is the game I need to be in. Okay, where those people at right now? Where Dave Wood at right now? Where's some of these people at? And these people that was the top of their game. I'm not going to name people, even though I just named somebody. I'm not going to name nobody else, but where are some of these people at? That you looked up to, that you was like, ooh, it's a top market of the game. I can't wait. Ooh. Now they nowhere to be found because they have lost their credibility. I'm not trying to lose my credibility. I'm trying to gain more credibility. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build upon what I've already created, not take away from it. That's crazy. You got to be thinking the same way when you're promoting these businesses. Promote something with some integrity. Promote something where when you talk about it, you can actually talk about it and believe what you're talking about and not feel like it's just a money grab, because money grabs don't last. You can't keep winning the lottery back to back. You're going to win it one time. And you better manage your money right, or otherwise you'll be broke. When you go to casino, you're not going to just keep hitting the slot machine. Bam, I hit. Woo, no. Don't work like that. Do it. That's the same thing with your marketing. So don't kill relationships, build relationships. But hey, the person that's just grabbing their money and want to bounce, that's cool. But realize who you're dealing with. You don't realize that some people can care less about a long-term business. Some people are just in it for the quick fix, and that's okay. But know that that's who you're signing up with, which brings me to this. You know what you got to stop doing? This is the second best advice I'm about to give you. I'm serious. This is the second best advice I'm about to give you. Stop joining things and thinking that you're supposed to be rich the next day. Nothing in life has ever worked like that. Nothing. And let me make it sense to you. You went to college for 4 years, smiling, proud. Your parents are proud of you. If you got to a good college like Harvard or something, oh my God, everybody's proud. Oh, you know, went to Penn State. Oh, I'm so proud of my baby. Oh. Put yourself in hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of debt. Probably paying that debt off for the next 30 or 40 years. Still in debt. Some of you guys is over the age of 40 and still got school debt. And the only thing that you was guaranteed was a paper on the wall. You ain't guaranteed no job. Matter of fact, even if you got the best position, I'm going to be a heart surgeon. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. What about all the other heart surgeons in the same class with you? Y'all just as smart, right? Are all of them going to get that heart surgeon job up the street? There's only one hospital that can, you know, how many hospitals in your area so some of you guys even have to move out of your hometown in order to pursue that career. If you even get, like, come on. And how many years you're going to go with no money? Let's go into another industry. Let's say you was a cosmetologist or a barber. You're for free until you actually graduate. You're going to be in someone's hair with the shampoo. Hey, girl, so how was working? For free. You're going to be doing that for free. And then, you know what you're going to be working for? I don't even have one on me right now. I'm going to show you. You're going to work for tips. Here's $5. Thank you for this beautiful hairstyle. Here's $5 because you ain't certified yet. And you know what? You're going to go to work every day with a smile in hopes of when you graduate, maybe I own my own cosmetology license or something like I have my own shop, you know, or I'll be able to, you know, shop a rent booth over here. But whatever the case may be, you're banking on the future. But you paid a lot more to do that. And you did it with a smile. And you didn't expect to get rich overnight. Fast forward to network marketing. Network marketing, working from home. You join something. Fraction of the cost. Let's use NowSite, for instance. You know, $87 a month, $47 a month. You're talking about something that doesn't even cost you $1,000 a year. Now, you was willing to go to school and pay hundreds of thousands with no guarantee of anything, right? But now you're talking about, come on. I've been in this company for 3 months, 3 whole months. I ain't made nothing yet. Okay, well, how much you in? I'm in for a whopping $150. I paid $47. Actually, it's less than that, right? You get a little change back, but let's just round it off to 50. I paid $47 for a whole 3 months, and I'm not making money yet, Kawan. I'm ready to throw in the towel and quit. Okay. Let's break this down real fast. First of all, you went from not knowing anything about marketing, okay, not knowing anything about how to properly network. You jumped in. That's okay, because now this is your breeding ground for learning, okay? You're learning now, so you're soaking up as much game as you can as a sponge. You're learning what to do, what not to do, what works, what don't work. Let's say that took you a whole year. Took you a whole year. What is that? $600? Remember, we $47.50. $600 for the year. So it took you a whopping $600. Some of us spend more on clothes and stuff, man. Come on, let's keep it real, man. Come on. My glasses cost more than $600, but everybody ain't going. So, but you got some bikes that cost more than that. You like something. You might not like this, but you might like camping. You might like renting RVs. You might like getting on jet skis in the summertime. You like something. Might not like gold, but I guarantee you like something equally that still spends up your money. Like drinking Starbucks every day. Extra. Yeah, all that stuff. All that stuff is more than $50 a month. So here it is. You looked at a $50 gift horse in the mouth. Said, oh my God, I'm not making no money. I'm out of here after 3 months. Let's say you didn't make money for a whole year. Forget 3 months. Whole year. Went by you. You didn't make anything. Not a dime. See, the problem is y'all be counting my plates and other people. Oh man, come on over there killing it though, man. You making $22,000 in that company, man. I ain't even making $22, man. I'm out. No, you don't do that. You do the opposite. You say, okay, let me focus. Let me soak all this up. Let me learn as much as I can. Let me mirror what successful people are already doing so some of that success can rub off on me and I can potentially be the next successful person. That's what you do. And then in a year's time, let's say, boom, you mastered everything because you actually did everything, not because you were just sitting idle in some company. That's a big difference. I'm sitting here going, I'm not plugging into no training. I never came to any of your training. I never came to the elite university where you have over 500 hours where you teach the whole team. I'm not doing anything. I'm just floating on the river, just out here with you guys, just floating. You know, no motor, nothing. Just out here in the middle of the ocean, floating, expecting something to happen, expecting to get to land. I'm not going to paddle. I'm not going to put the motor on, but I'm on the boat. So I should be getting to land any day now. And then yet and still, you got a bunch of people like this. And your ass just sitting right here. And you expect to get the same results as the person that's Now, they don't see land either. They don't see land. Some of these people don't even see the land. They're looking like, I don't see anything. It's all water, but I know I got to get somewhere. So as long as I just stay focused and I have a compass, and the compass said to keep going straight. Now, I still don't have a clue how all this worked. I don't even know how this boat was put together, but I know that if I just keep going, that eventually I'll get to land. And you know what? You might even get there just floating. You might get there. But you think you're going to get there as fast as this person? Laser focus. Stay sticking to the grind. Already know where they want to be at. They want to get to the land. So they're doing everything they need to do to get to land. How can you compete with that person? You can't. And that's what some of you guys are doing. You're on a life raft just floating in the middle of the ocean and expecting all these big results. And then when you don't get them, you want to blame on the company. You want to blame on the comp plan. You want to blame on the fact that you're not a big marketer like you. Come on. None of us start a big marketer. You didn't have to pop out my mama. Boom, marketer. Woo. You think when I was born, my mama said, ooh, this is going to be the biggest marketer in history. Ooh. Oh, we got a bunch. What do you have? You had a boy or girl. No, I had a marketer. Ooh. We had a beautiful marketer. Come on. This is a skill set that's taught just like and learned just like anything else. Anything else. You want to be the biggest mechanic, you have to learn how to pick up a wrench and work it in the car. You want to get to the moon, you gotta learn how to sustain being in a rocket, you know, with G-forces and all that. You gotta learn this stuff. You don't just jump out and know this. So why should this be any different? If you took if right now, if you was in a situation, right? Check this out. If you was in a situation where you would say, if you told your parents, I was going to some trade school, I'm going to school, right? And when I graduate, I'm guaranteed to be making $10,000 a month. You be like, your mom be like, boy, you better hurry up and get there. They be trying to get there with you. Like, let's go, we're going to do this together. Right? And you do it with a smile. Even if you didn't make no money. If you didn't make no money at all, because you're looking at the bigger picture. So why should this be any different? Especially when it's for a fraction of the cost. If you're paying $600 a year to learn something that could potentially make you thousands a month, was it worth it? If you went all year and didn't make $1, but then at the end of the year, you was a six-figure earner, was it worth it? But you know why some of you guys have never reached that feat? Because you took yourself out of the game before you even got started. Y'all want to sit on the bench and quit, threw in the towel before the first shot was even shot. And then you're wondering why you're not going to have success. Come on, why did we win the basketball game? Maybe because you sat on the bench the whole time. How do you expect to win a game, but you're going to be on the bench? It don't matter how good LeBron is if he ain't willing to get up off the bench. When the coach says, okay, LeBron, you in the game. And LeBron's is still sitting on the bench, like, bouncing the ball on the bench. Okay, well, you're not going to win this game. I can guarantee you're not going to win this game. And when you don't win the game, you're going to start blaming all the other players. Yeah, man, you know, I couldn't win it because those other players were just so good. And they just kept hitting the perfect jump shot. Did you see that dunk? I couldn't compete with that. So the reason why I failed was because of that. No, the reason why you failed because you failed yourself. You wouldn't get off the bench. How many of you guys aren't getting off the bench? Last but not least, put yourself in customer mode. Take yourself out of marketing mode. If you realistically, let's be honest. Let's have an honest conversation right now. If you went to your page right now, as it stands, right now, we're going to do a social experiment without putting anybody on blast. Put yourself on blast. Go to your page right now. Scroll down your timeline and tell me that if you was a customer, not you, a customer, and landed on your page, would you buy from yourself? Based off of what you see? Would you take yourself serious as a marketer based on what you see? Do you have more business posts or you got more cat posts and what you ate yesterday? Some of that stuff look disgusting too, guys. So stop posting already eating food. No one wants to see your already eating food. Talk about, that was delicious. Yeah, it probably was, but it looks disgusting right now. but do you think people want to see more of that? Or would they rather see you actually being in business? Because at the end of the day, we're looking for the biggest person to join with, not the biggest loser. Can I say again for the people in the back? We're looking for the best position to put ourselves in so we can win, not looking for the biggest loser so we can all try and figure it out together. So when you start looking like the biggest loser on your wall, which is like, man, I haven't even posted in ages. I have nothing about my business on my wall, but I want people to join my business. Duh. Does that even make sense to you? That's like going to a car lot. They have no cars, but you're supposed to buy a car. Wait a minute. How am I going to buy the car? Well, you're just supposed to know that I got cars. So just know I got one. What you looking for? Well, I was looking for a Benz. Okay, we got it. Well, can I see it? You don't need to see the Benz. Do you want the Benz or not? I'll get it for you. Okay. What business you know works like that? Please tell me one. I'll wait. Ding, 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 ding. None. None. You have to show and prove. Why do you think I was always the guy with the finger? I don't care what no haters say. Oh, show your income. Yeah, you're damn right. Because I know that seeing is believing. And in this day and age, there's so many damn scammers out there and so many people trying to fake it that they need to see it. They need to see it. Like, oh, shoot, I see it. Okay, I'm ready to join. So people can say whatever they want. I recruit more people showing my income than I ever did not. So I'm going to use the formula that works. And I don't care who hate about it. Because I already know it works. And I'm going to use what works every time versus what don't work. Posting in somebody's group all day, every day. Hey, guys, you keep your options open? Hey, guys, what you want? You want to see my all-in-one marketing platform? Hey, guys, put away that wealth and start collecting gold and silver. Well, good luck with that. This is another thing. Stop doing what you see the masses doing that don't work. If you see it not working for this person, not working for that person, what make you think it's going to work for you? It's mind-boggling to me that people watch top earners like myself do certain things, don't do nothing, none of what we do, but then they go do what they see all the people that have no success do. Yeah, I'm going to post in some groups, even my own friend. Yeah, come on, I've been posting in groups all week. Now you got no success. Duh. How many times I keep telling you stop posting in groups, but you're going to keep doing it. You're going to keep doing it. The person asked me today, hey, come on, can you take a look at my page and see, or can you tell me why I'm not having success? Yeah, because the last time you posted was July 27th. About your business. July 27th. And in between that, all I see is a bunch of playing. This is another thing. It's all cool to make people laugh. It's all good to play and all that. I do it. Y'all see me have my TikToks. But let me ask you a real serious question. If you have more cat posts, food posts, TikToks, then you have actual business. Is a person taking you, is a person more interested in your business or they interested in you being a clown? When I go to the circus, I don't want to hear about business. I'm not going to the circus to learn about business. I'm going there to be entertained by the clowns. So if you put yourself out there as a clown, how do you expect anybody to take you serious as a business person? Time and place. When I say jab, jab, knockout, okay, let's make this clear. When I say you need to hit with more value, then go for the sale. It doesn't mean that you just 100% go with value. I mean, it doesn't mean that 100% you don't put nothing about business on your wall and you just go crazy with all this extra. And another thing, before I get into that, don't try and fake people out. Like if you sit there every day and just put up a motivational post, and that's all you put up. We see through that. If every day you just talk about business, Robert Kiyosaki said this, and like Eric Worre said that, and did you know Tony Robbins? We see through that. Mix it up. Mix it up. Be genuine. Genuinely give out information like I'm doing right now. I'm genuinely on this live. I'm not earning nothing. I'm not getting nothing. I'm not trying to talk anybody out of what they're doing. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not trying to get them into my business. I'm just giving you some real game. This is going to make people come back to your page the next time that you do a live and say, man, you know what? That last live was actually informative. I got something from that. I'm going to go check it. I'm going to check out his next one. Now, some of you guys say, well, yeah, Kwan, I'm not charismatic as you. I don't notice some of the stuff that you knew. You know, how can I be able to mimic your success and do the same thing? Emulate. Some of you guys copy my every word, right? Some of you guys, as soon as I put up a post, bam, you instantly snatch it, put your face over mine, and boom, you got a post for the day. What's keeping you from doing that? But now you do it in live form. Oh man, Kwan gave some nuggets on how to be successful. Remember, we don't all have the same audience. I'm talking to my audience right now. You can take the same information, take it over to your wall and talk to your audience. What's keeping you from doing that? Time, that's it. Getting busy, that's it. We all can do that. At the end of the day, you guys need to get out your own way. You guys got to stop saying things like, I can't do that. But I'm not Kwan. But Kwan has a following. But's a butt. This your butt. Stop it. Because at the end of the day, you can do anything that Kwan can do. Just like I can do anything that someone else can do, unless they got an S on their chest. And I can't jump tall buildings in a single bound. I can't do that. I can't. So if you got an S on your chest, got a cape on your back, maybe I can't do what you do. But if that's not the case, and it's just, oh, I got some sales. I got a following. Okay. You got influence. I can do all that. Yeah, I can do all that. That's all you're doing, Kwan? Well, I can do that. See, y'all don't realize I'm the opposite of most people. Most people are talking about, 97% of people in network marketing don't make money. Well, that's true. But guess what? That means 3% do. I'm that Dumb and Dumber guy. So there's a chance? You're saying there's a chance? I'm that guy. All I got to do is see somebody being successful. And I'm like, okay, if you're successful, I can be successful. But if I see nobody do it, that's when I get nervous. You guys are the opposite. You need to start putting yourself in the mind frame of, if you can do it, I can do it. Stop counting myself out. Stop telling myself, I can't. I'm not tech savvy. I'm not this. I'm not that. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you put that into the universe, that's what the universe gives you. I'm not tech savvy. You're not tech savvy. Now you can't figure out the most simplest stuff. How do I send a text? Hey, baby, can you tell me how to send a text? And you know what? Some of us ain't tech savvy. Some of us don't know stuff. But you know what? We can't use that for no excuse no more. You know why? Because we live in the world of Google and YouTube. Cut the crap. Google and YouTube. I don't even want to hear that. I can't afford it. What do you mean you can't afford it? All you need to be able to afford is an internet connection. That's it. Because everything has already been put online. You want to learn how to play a guitar? Someone's on YouTube teaching it to you. You want to learn how to build a website from scratch? Man, how do I do this? Someone on YouTube is teaching it to you. You want to learn how to make a creative funnel so you can start marketing and take your marketing to the next level? Someone on YouTube is teaching it to you. So why are you making excuses? So now what you're telling me is I don't know how to follow directions. Cut the crap. You damn sure didn't have a problem doing it when you was a kid in school, cheating off of the smart person, right? Looking over that person's shoulder. Okay. Boom. Okay. Pass. You passed, right? What's the difference? What's the difference? You tell me you can't look over my shoulder? Oh, wow. That's what Kwan posted today? Okay. I can do that. Oh, that's what he meant by go for engagement. Okay. I can do that. Simple enough. I can do that. What Sherry say? I can do it. Matter of fact, that's how Sherry just got to top earner in the company that we're in right now. She didn't start from no super big marketer. You know what she did though? Plugged in, boom, stay focused, boom, ran the play. Let Kwan do all the work. Hey, I'm just gonna send all my people to Kwan's webinar. I'm gonna send all my people to Kwan's presentations. I'm gonna share the same graphics that Kwan's sharing. I'm gonna share, and guess where she's at right now? Side by side with me in the company that we're in. Side by side. Come on, man. This isn't rocket science. You guys make it rocket science because you're overcomplicating it. Let's get back to the basics. Forge relationships first. Worry about sales and money and all that other stuff second, because guess what? That stuff's going to come organically. You ain't even got to worry about it. That stuff's going to happen. You ain't never in your life heard hard work don't pay off. You've always heard the opposite. Hard work pays off. You know, stay down and come up. Stay active and attractive. I can give them to you all day. You see me doing all the above, right? Hard work pay off, active and attractive, you know? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, all jokes aside, that's what it's going to take. Be honest with yourself. You tell me you're marketing every day, all day? You're putting like-minded people in your friends list so you can have over 100 mutual friends every day? Are you talking at least to somebody of value? And I'm not talking about just talking to any and everybody. I'm talking about talking to the right people. I'm talking about talking to people that's going to make a significant difference in your business and have a different outcome. Because, see, I learned a long time ago, or at least of yet, quality over quantity. I'm not looking to put everybody in the business no more. I'm looking to put the right people in the business. So when you go after the right people, you get the right results. I'm talking to go-getters. This is the first time that I've built that I haven't had. Matter of fact, I can count on one hand if somebody asked me for some spillover. 2 people out of over 300 that we already put in this company, and only 2 people. You know why? Because now I'm going after people with the right mindset. We're all building together, and that's the reason why we've currently been able to build to the point that we're the top team in the company. We're the fastest growing in the company. We have the most people having success within the company, which means the most to me, because I'm going to do what I need to do regardless, because I'm not going to count myself out. So every company I join, I set my own limitations. You know, I tell myself, I say, I need 100 people myself. I need to put 100 people in. After that, everything's cool, but I need to put 100 people in. The mentor of the person I joined with my latest company said, hey, come on. You think you can put 100 people in a year? I laughed. Spit up my tea. A year? We're going to do that this month. Are you serious? A year? I'm in the wrong business. We're going to do that this month. What? Yeah. And that's exactly what we're doing. It's already 300 plus people on my team. Over that. And we're not even a full 30 days in. But you know what that comes from? Consistency. That comes from me not giving up on myself. How many companies you've been a part of? First little growing pain y'all have. First little issue, you'll jump out the ship. Oh my God, I'm out here. Then they get it together. And you're like, oh, damn it, that company's still around? Oh, I used to be with that company. Dang, okay. Yet and still, you jumped out of that company, jumped about 3, 4 more other companies. Never made a dime in none of them. How much sense does that make? Because now, every time that you start over, guess what? You start over. So let's say you're in a company, right? And you have a little momentum and you got a little downline. You put 5 people in, you put 10 people in, you might have 20 people, and then you quit. Boop. Start back at the bottom, man. You back down here again. You ain't even right here. You're down here because you're trying to grind your way back up. So now you got to find new company. Hey guys, opportunity gonna change your life. How many times you heard that crap? This is the one. This is the one. Come on. You need to relook at this. For real. You need to look at this. I'm serious. Like, all the leaders are jumping in. Like, that means something. Remember, I told you, stop worrying about what's on other people's plate. All the leaders are jumping in. Like, okay, so all the leaders jumping in, is that going to make me rich? They're already in. The hell that mean? The only way it's going to make mad at me, one of them leaders put me in the company. They ain't putting me in it. So, who cares? It's funny when you guys do that. Like, some of you guys are talking about all the top people in the company, and you're not even joining with those people. Then why talk about it? You're talking about how this top leader's in it, this top leader in it, this top leader in it, but then you sign up with the first person that sent you the link that's at the bottom of the barrel. I'm so real with the game now that I'm not joining with the first person that sent me a link. I don't care. You might be the first person that introduced it to me. I might not have no clue about this business until you talked about it. Yes, I'm willing to admit that. But I'm also willing to admit that knowing my worth, knowing what I can bring to the table, knowing that I'm going to knock this thing out the park, why would I just join with the biggest loser? Why would I not sponsor shop? Why would I not go find the best? Now, I know some of y'all want to hear that right now. You're like, oh, man, come on, don't put that out there. Because if you say that, What's going to keep my people from going to you? What's going to keep the people I'm talking to? I'll tell you what's going to keep them from happening. You practicing what you preach, man. You living by the same standards that you're trying to sign people up and live by. If they see you jumping all over the place, then they're going to jump all over the place. If they see you not taking your business serious, then they're not going to take their business serious. Or they're going to be like me, a go-getter, taking it very serious and say, you know what? I got to get on a different team. I got to go sign up with somebody else. This person ain't it. They ain't did nothing but sign me up and disappeared. You think that's what people in business for? When you join a business that you had for the first time, you know, you join some corporation or something, right? You got hired. They say, come to work, first day of work. Woo, you come in. Did everybody just dip out on you? Say, all right, handle it. Even if it was even like McDonald's or something. Let's say it was your first day at McDonald's. You come in and everybody say, all right, cool. There's the fries, there's the burger machine, and of course, these are the cash registers. All right, you good, right? All right, cool. Out. You would be lost in the sauce. You'd be saying like, oh man, like, how do I start the fryer? And okay, how long does the Egg McMuffins need to go in there? Oh man, I can't figure out this cash register. They got all these buttons and what the? You'd be all over the place. That's how some of your marketers are right now. That's how some of your marketers are right now. You're all over the place, right? So your people are all over the place. Then, even worse, you done sit them into a McDonald's and went and left out the door and locked them inside by themselves to figure it out. Figure it out. Well, I don't let my people off the hook that easy. You know why? Because I teach them everything I know about marketing. See, a lot of you guys don't know that. Anybody that joins my team, you learn everything I know through my elite university, which currently has over 500 hours of income generating training that I don't upsell you on. I've had big leaders say, Kwan, you crazy. Shut it down. What are you talking about? Shut that down. You got people I pay you $3,000 to $5,000 minimum for that information, and now you're not gonna get a dime because you're getting away for free. I said, I don't care about getting away for free because they've already done me a solid by joining my company. I'll make that same $3,000 to $5,000 in the long run. And then some. I got people on my team that's been there for 4 years plus. It's more than $3,000. Paying $87 every month like it ain't nothing. That's more than $3,000. And I'm gonna get even more than that because they're gonna be with me for another 4 years. So I'm looking at the bigger picture at all times. I'm not looking at the small money grab because that money grab don't last. How many people you seen hit the lottery? 100 million, woo, and end up broke. They didn't have the right mindset. If I go give my little daughter $100, you think she gonna deal with the $100 the same way I'm gonna give it to like a grown person? No, she gonna buy candy, some dolls. So you just because you gave someone $1 million don't mean they're gonna make $1 million decision. It don't mean they're gonna go do the right things with it. No, they might go live out all their dreams, but their dreams don't pay you nothing. Your dreams don't pay you nothing. You had a great dream last night. Ooh, I'm on the beach. Oh, whoo. Yeah. Oh, I took a first-class flight to get here. Ooh, nice. And then you woke up and you ain't had nothing but the memories of your dream because you damn sure didn't get paid for it. You don't get paid for dreams. So that's the problem. That's your problem right now. Because anybody's on my team and you ain't winning that elite university yet, blame yourself. Anybody on my team and you still don't know how to make money right now, like on your own terms, not with no company, not by signing up for this and signing up for that. I mean, just on the strength of us, I can make money right now. Like when I taught my team how to create thumbnails with our thumbnail creator software, reach out to people on YouTube, put that gig up on Fiverr, and now you can potentially make $100 a day. Boom. Yeah, we got millions of those type of things in Elite University. But then when I have somebody that's on my team that's been with me, and you're still talking about you ain't made no money online, smack yourself. I know it's tough love, guys. I know some of you guys on my team right now. No, come on, what you mean? I've been with you for a long time. And I ain't made no money, so you talking to me. Yep, I'm talking to you. Because Kawana never go broke. Because Kawana got millions of different ways to make money even without a company. It's not about the company. Do you see my companies on me right now? Does it say Now Site Mayo? Does it say 7K Elite right here? Does it say Epic? Do you see any? Do you see that anywhere? Do you see that on my back wall? Do you see Epic? And I got love for all them companies, every last one of them. But at the end of the day, it's not about them, because if those companies ever go under, guess what? I got to start from scratch. If I built everything with just those companies, everything on my wall, that was the company. Well, guess what? The company's not here no more. I got to take it all down. Or what if the company just says one day? What if the company says one day? The company says, I want you to stop doing things like this. I want you to stop doing things like that. It happens every day. Trust me, guys. This is not compliance. That's not compliance. Our compliance department. Then what? Hey, man, you got to take the name out of your group. Like, then what? You done built up this whole legacy around the company. Amateur move 101. Amateur marketing 101. You don't do that. You brand yourself. And through yourself, you present the companies. That's how you have longevity. You're not going to have longevity just being a company slave, getting pimped for your hard work, because they don't love you like they say they love you. Your time is limited. Believe that. You don't act accordingly. You don't be a good little boy. You're out of here. I done seen people get totally disrespected. Like this person, it was this person that was behind building your whole brand. I watched Laura Smith bring a whole team of people to the eyelash company. Just a whole squad. Nobody even worried about eyelashes to her. They ain't been worried about them since. So that proves it was the network, not the product. If it was the product, everybody be sitting here with eyelashes still. They'd be, my wife included. She was up in there too. But wait a minute. The company did Laura foul in some type of way, terminated her. I haven't seen nobody pushing eyelashes since. Yeah, your network. It's not about no products. If it was about products, guess what? We all have shiny Teslas right now, F-150s. Because every time you pass one of them billboards on the freeway, you're like, whoa, that car looks nice. Let me get off the freeway and go buy one. Every time that burger popped up on your screen, like, man, you know what? I mean, that burger looks kind of good. I'm going to go get me a Whopper right now. I'm going to get me one. Do you do that? No. Obviously, it's not about products. It's not about services. It's not about none of that. And once people realize that and figure that out, then I still love my lashes. Might love them, but ain't nobody promoting it like that no more. It's a difference. No, that's a fact, because she was the biggest pusher. She was the one putting it out there to the forefront. She was the one that created a tribe of females that went out and followed her lead and did the same thing. If she wanted to bring that to the table, then no one would have been pushing it like that. And that's why when she left, the energy dropped. See what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to make is it ain't about no company. Because if it was, everybody would still be actively pushing that. Why everybody? I'm pretty sure all the females love their lashes. Because they didn't, they wouldn't have been doing it. But why nobody pushing it? Just like, not to toot my own horn, but there are certain companies I'm a part of that I know for a fact, if I was announced tomorrow and I'm no longer in that company, there's a ton of people that will quit. Not toot my own horn, but it's a fact. There is a ton of people that would instantly quit. Say, oh, shoot, Kwan gone? I'm gone. Bye. And I got that same level of respect for other companies that I'm in, with other people that I'm a part of. What? Wait a minute. That person left? Nah, something ain't right. That person would have never left a bag like that on the table. I can't promote this no more. The moment that you guys realize that, okay, the moment that you guys start building your brand, I've been saying it from day one. This doesn't mean building your brand, by the way, either. This is just the way Kwan builds his brand. Your brand could be something subtle. It could be something nowhere near over the top. You might do lives every day near a pond with ducks. And that's your whole thing, nature, nature. Great outdoors. You're doing lives as you're fishing and stuff. That's your niche. That's what you're doing. People resonate with it. You feel what I'm saying? All I'm saying is figure out what that thing is, stay consistent, and keep doing it. And do it over and over and over and over and over to the point that, boom, This is ingrained in people's head. This right here, this logo ingrained in people's head. Me wearing glasses on my lives ingrained in people's heads. That phrase, get money like a boss, ingrained in people's heads. Then I already know we live in the world of Google, guys. Okay, if you really think that people are going to, okay, I won't say people, some people will, but if you really think the majority of people are going to join your business without sizing you up and looking you up, you're naive. You're naive. The first thing they're going to do is say, who is this Kawan Mayo that I'm about to sign up with? Unless they know me already, but they don't know me. Who is this? And if I don't pop up looking right online, why are they going to sign up with me over somebody else like Cedric Harris or I can name tons of people. Why would they sign up over me over Brahim? Why would they sign up over me over Frank Miller Cantor? Why would they sign up with me over Spencer? Why would they sign up with me over anybody else that you see online? At the end of the day, people do business with who they know, like, trust, and inspire to be like. Matter of fact, look, right there. That's who's going to do business with you. We trust you, Kawan, and your integrity and your knowledge. We trust you, Kawan, like. Your integrity, inspire. Your knowledge, be like. You didn't see nowhere in their products. We love your products, Kawan. We love you. We love the fact that you got great services. We love that landing page you built with NowSite. That's why I joined. It's a ton of NowSite builders. I mean, and there's no shot at NowSite at all. I love it. You know, like I still got my first check on my wall. But I'm a real person. Be real. It's a ton of ways to make a web a funnel, a website. So are people just joining just for the fact that they can make a website? Highly doubt it. Small piece that's a small piece of the puzzle. Very small piece. So these are the ways that you're going to get to being that top marketer. We don't jump out of our mamas. Come, doctor don't say, pop on the app. You got a marketer. You should be proud. You're about to have some great things. 6 or 7 figures minimum with this one. Come on. Don't work like that. So you should never be discouraged by seeing anybody else's success. If anything, it should motivate the hell out of you. It should motivate the hell out of you. It definitely does me. You know why I'm so successful? Because I've already seen successful people. I was the guy that was told all his life that money don't buy happiness. And I always debunked that. Like, no, I don't believe that. Because everybody I see miserable is broke or going through some money issues. Everybody I see arguing with their spouse and going through divorces is having money issues. Let's be honest. Even the same things that people get divorces over and, oh, he cheated and all these things and, oh, she was this and she was that. She stopped cooking and she stopped paying attention to me and all these things. Well, guess what? That happens to a lot of people. But why do people that got their money right and are in better financial situations less likely to get divorced over that? Didn't Jay-Z do the same thing to Beyonce? And all she did was make a song about it. You think Jay-Z would have been able to pull that broke? No. Yeah, money make people think different. Money make people move different. You think people gonna give up if y'all established all this together and y'all established a big life and people think twice about leaving from a situation like that? I'm not really thinking twice about leaving from a deadbeat. I'm really not. So when people talk about that money don't buy happiness, you know what I say that too? Yeah, you're right. Money don't buy happiness in an aspect of like I just lost a friend. All the money in the world ain't gonna bring them back. So the heartache I feel, no money can bring that back. But let's not be silly, and let's talk that deep and make it that. That's not what we're saying by money don't buy. When we say money buy happiness, this is what we was talking about. This is what.
Sir, will you be ready to play soon?
That's what we was talking about. When I'm feeling depressed or something, I can go boop, 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 get on my pinball machine and not be depressed no more. I don't have to worry about no bill. None. I don't even open up bills. I just put them all on auto pay. Every single last one of them. Every single last one of them was on auto pay. Don't matter if it's thousands. I got a bill from American Express because of my Amazon store. 13,000. All at once. 13,000. Make most people cringe. Oh my God. Rob Peter, pay Paul, put me on the payment plan. I pay a little bit today, pay a little bit here. That's not no way to live, man. I grew up drinking Kool-Aid, sugar water. Actually, I'm a little bit lying a little bit because I was actually born. We was raised righteous, so we always drank natural foods. But I was at natural juices and stuff, and nothing with artificial flavors and coloring. But 10 years old, my mom left New York and we moved to California. And when I moved to California, a lot changed. First time I ate chicken, meat. You know, I used to always only eat fish. First time we ate some meat. First time I ate eggs. First time I ate a lot of things. Probably why I look so good and I'm so healthy, being honest with you. Because I didn't grow up eating pork and all kinds of foul stuff. So I didn't even know what none of that stuff was. So I didn't even know what Kool-Aid was until I was 10 years old. But once I turned 10, we had a whole lot of Kool-Aid. A whole lot of sugar. About this much sugar at the bottom. Y'all remember? Top ramen. Now, man, you'd be lucky to find a noodle down there at all, and some spaghetti at this point in stage of my life. But when we was growing up, right, that was a cheap way to feed the whole family, right? Lunch and things like that. Kids go up in there, popping some top ramen, boop, all that sodium. Crazy amounts of sodium just in one little pack. You taking a whole day's worth of sodium in just one meal. But yeah, still we eating that 3, 4, 5 times a day. Yeah, that's happiness? Is that happiness? So you're telling me that's happiness, right? The person living like that is more happy than a person that can do what they want, when they want, how they want. I've done things that make people say that's kind of crazy at that particular time. Even my own brother, you know, I bought the $500 chess machine. He loved Marvel. When he first saw it, he said, my birthday coming up. My birthday coming up. Then he saw the price. He said, oh, yeah, I won't pay that. No. $500 for a chess set? Nah. It's levels, man. You think $500 means something when you're making $22,000 a month from one company? You start moving different. See, that's what money provides you. It provides you the luxury to move different, to do what you want, how you want. Even if you might not want to do anything for yourself. You know what? Helping the world might be what motivates you. Helping others. So the more people that you help, it makes you feel that much better. Okay, well, how many people you can help if you got endless supply of money? How many people can you bless? So either way it goes, see, everybody don't have the same desires, but we all desire something. So you might not desire any of this, but you desire something. You might desire to spend more time with your grandkids. Don't want to spend your time at some Walmart greeting people, talk about something. Let me check your receipt. Or you might not want to have to wait, you know, like my friend Denise, you might not have to want to wait to the summer to be able to take a vacation because, you know, hey, I got to teach the kids all year. So, but I do get them 2-3 months though. And she might not get those. I know teachers, hard workers. You probably still working when everyone else on vacation. If a person had a choice, I find it hard to believe that person, I want to get up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning so I can prep and have people ready by 6, 7, and 8. I highly doubt it if you had a choice that would be most people's choice. I think most people's choice would be, I want to sleep in with my wife or husband, okay, on a Monday or Tuesday like it's Sunday. That's what I believe. That I could be wrong. I think that's happiness. Let me tell you something else. Let's say you know your money ain't right, so you ain't living like you could. Like you don't have a man cave or nothing like that, right? So you're always in each other's face. You get into an argument with your significant other. You have issues. Where do you get to go to kind of let things calm down? If your money ain't right, you might be in each other's face even when you don't want to be. You go this way, you go that way, and I can still see you. So how can we calm down? How can we not end up saying something petty to each other? Say something that's going to make, you know, either one of us say something that we regret in the morning. You know the quickest way for you to be able to do that when you got money? Get out of each other's face. Let me go to my office, my safe haven. Even though I don't have a bunch of arguments, you know why? Because my money right. I don't have arguments. What the hell are we arguing about? There's nothing to argue about. Life is good. Oh, it's a long one. Let's see what that say. I got told that I was fake because I wasn't mad at Ted Cruz for utilizing his means to get the hell out of Dodge. Haters. My neighbors were probably mad at me for having a generator. Misery loves company. He didn't want it to be miserable, so he did something about it. Now people mad. Get over it. Anything they needed to do, he could have did virtually, like me doing. Okay? At the end of the day, your biggest hater is your biggest fan, be honest with you. Because your haters still rooting for you. Your haters, I won't say rooting for you, but they're watching you. They watch your every move. See, a lot of times, people aren't hating you, they're hating themselves. Let me say that again. People are not hating you, they're hating themselves. They're hating the fact of where they're at in life. They're hating the fact that they made certain choices that got them in a certain position, a certain place in life, and you moved different and got to a place where they would love to be at. They desire to be in that position, but they didn't take the right steps to be put in that position. So now they're miserable at the world. They're miserable. It's everyone else's fault why you're not successful. It's everyone else's fault why you haven't had success in your last business. It's everyone else's fault why, you're part of the 97% instead of the 3% that make money online. It's everyone else's fault. It's not you. But then when you go see these same people, like, all right, well, what are you doing day? Oh, well, I haven't posted in like 3 months. Come on. I have people on my team. I just told you 500 hours of income generating training. 500 hours of income generating training. And you got people that been on my team for the whole 4 years and peeked their head into that university twice. And the reason why I can say that because I get all the analytics. Let that sink in. 2 times. But you're telling me you're doing everything you can do to be successful. Or you're in a business like we in, and I don't even see you posting about it. I go down your timeline, I don't see nothing. Oh, wait. You posted one time when you first joined. Woohoo. Just because people don't comment, let me give you some more advice. Just because people don't comment on your post don't mean they don't see it. Doesn't mean they don't see it. Your job is to stay in people's face. Real estate. Because the more they see it, the more they believe it. It's like anything else. Why do you think that when you go to those websites, right, where you see something you like, and then all of a sudden, it follows you everywhere. You was looking at some shoes. Here we go here. And now you went to Google. Here we go over here. And now you went to Facebook. You're like, wait a minute. Is there somebody in my house spying on me? Like, how'd you know? Well, what it is they playing off of the fact that they know that most people don't buy on the first go around and they just see something at least 5 to 7 times before they even get interested. How many times you saw a commercial and at the time you didn't even know what you was looking at? You didn't pay it no mind, right? It just came on, boop. Paid on. It came on again. You wasn't really telling. You was talking to the wife or the husband. Yeah, no, we want to eat today. I think my burger came on. Then this time, you was even looking at the screen, but you was kind of like looking, but not looking. You was looking at the screen, but you was kind of zoned out on something else. You were looking at your Facebook message or something. But today, you paid attention. You saw the whole commercial, beginning to end. Even and you said, "Oh, I didn't know that's what they were selling," and it got your attention. How many times did that happen to you? It can even happen online. You see something over and over, then today you actually paid attention. Oh, I didn't know that's what Kawan was doing. I didn't know. Okay. Because you need to see something multiple times before you actually make a move. So your job is to stay consistent. If you put up something one time, it's like somebody getting one commercial and expecting to be super rich. Do you think there's any company alive? Check this out. If that was possible, every company would bypass getting ads until Super Bowl Sunday. They would just wait till Super Bowl Sunday where they know the most people are tuned in. Everyone's looking for commercials. This is the first time where people aren't fast forwarding commercials. They're actually looking for the commercial. They're looking for the commercial. Best time to put up a commercial. So if all it took was showing your product one time to millions of people, why wouldn't everybody just get a Super Bowl commercial ad and then eat off of that for the rest of the year? You gotta stay consistent. Why is McDonald's still putting up burger commercials when there's not a kid in the world that don't know what those golden arches are when they see it? You know why? Because the reason why that every kid in the world knows what those golden arches is because McDonald's stays in your face. It don't work the opposite. I wouldn't have the success I had if all of a sudden I just disappeared. That's how dead things would get. It would get that dead. It would get that dead. That's pretty much how things would get after a while. And then eventually people would stop tuning in. Like, remember that one guy, Kwan? He used to be killing it online. I remember he was a beast. Yeah, he was a beast. What happened to that guy? That's what would happen eventually. Because you're only as good as your last situation. You're only as good as your last situation. I can't sell a boat off of yesterday's win. I can't. So if all people remember me off of is what I did yesterday, then that's going to start to die out. Are we still talking about who won the Super Bowl in 2019 or whatever? Hey, I might be playing out. Hey, I don't know nothing about sports, so if I'm picking out dates that don't mean nothing, but like pick a date that does mean something. Like, are we still talking about when Tyson bit Holyfield's ear? You know, are we talking about anything great that you've witnessed or been through in life? Are we still talking about those things, or is that old news now? That's old news. That's old news. We're looking for what's new. What's fresh? Anybody talk about no Tekashi? It's old. What's fresh? Give me something fresh. Well, that's how your marketing is. If your marketing don't stay fresh, and you still talking about some old stuff that you did I used to was a rooster. No one cares. There's new players in the game now. Kwan wasn't no nothing in 2012 when I started. Yeah, 2012. I ain't been doing this that long. You hear all people, I've been doing this for 20, 30 years and don't have 20, 30,000 in their bank account. Don't make sense. It don't make sense because nothing I'm doing, I'm not doing anything that takes rocket science. I'm not doing anything that takes like, oh man, it's going to take me years to learn that. 1 year. If you was to dedicate yourself for 1 solid year, take marketing like you take everything else. The same way you take college, 4 years. Same way you take a trade, 6 months to 2 years. The same way you took everything else. You invest in yourself in hopes that the future will be better. The only thing different about marketing is that you have the potential to jump in today and be making money tomorrow, baby. You ain't got no overhead other than paying your monthly auto ship. You ain't got no employees to pay. You ain't got no rent. You ain't got no booth. You ain't got to worry about somebody slipping and falling trying to sue you. You ain't got to worry about none of that. You ain't got to worry about no kids in the back trying to steal the fries and then hand them off in the drive-thru to their friends for free. You ain't got to worry about none of that. You ain't got to worry about somebody coming to work late so you guys staying longer. You ain't got to worry about none of that. All you got to worry about, on average, say between $25 to $100 a month for your auto ship. That's it. $1,200 a year. Some of you guys can prepay that whole thing off for the whole year. Some of you guys can be like, here you go. They go the whole $1,200, so I ain't got to worry about it. Boop. Now I'm in the game for the rest of the year. Now, let's go back to some of the success that some of you guys are having. I only put 3 people in, Kwan. I only put 2 people in, Kwan. I only put 10 people in. Well, guess what? There is no I only. It's I put. There's no such thing as I only. Who's only? I need to meet that. Who's only? Because only though, no, you put someone in. You know what that means? That's getting you that much closer to your goal. That's getting you that much closer to the type of income you want to make. I don't care if you're trying to make $3,000, you only make $300. You're making $300 more than the average person doing the same thing. And it costs you $1,200 a year. It's no money. You know how much $100 a day is? I mean, $100 a month is? $3.33 a day. You're telling me that you're crying over $3.33 a day? When you was a kid, you walked into your mama or your daddy's room. They was sleeping. Snug as a bug in the rug. Here you come waking them up. Hey, what, girl? Mom, can I get $5 for lunch? Yeah, go in my purse. Go get my purse. And you got $5 every single day to get you some chips, a drink, and some now laters. You didn't go buy them lunch. You went straight to the candy store, the candy lane, and bought some now laters. But you got it every day. And sometimes mom's like, no. Really, you couldn't get it because it was too close. Right now, payday on Friday, and you asking on a Thursday. So right now, I'm sorry, I ain't got it. But tomorrow, we have pizza. It's going to be a great day tomorrow, right? Because payday. This was your life. Let's be honest. This was most of our life. If we keeping it real, this was most of our life. And you was able to get that easy. So now you tell me as an adult, you can't get $3? We're not even saying the whole $5. $3.33 as an adult. You can't get that? Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I don't want to offend nobody here today, but as an adult, able, mind and body. If you can't get $3.33 a day without stressing over it, without talking about it next month, come on, I'm out $3.33 a day, I'm quitting. Without doing all that, then there's a problem. And you need us more than you know. You need us more than you know. Because you should feel like there's a problem. If I'm an adult over the age of 21, 25, 30, 40, 50, oh my God. If I'm any of these things and I don't have an extra $3.33 a day without stressing over it. I don't even have enough to buy a big bag of Lay's, a Slurpee, and what? Is that something else to go with it? Big bag of Lay's, a Slurpee. I think that's already $3.33 big. Chips is $2 and change. Slurpee over $1 nowadays. But just add one more item in there. We put a couple packs of Now Laters. You can't afford that. So you walking around starving. That's what you're telling me. You can't even afford a pack of Now Laters. You over here just can't even quench your thirst, right? $3.33. You can't get the big one. You gotta get the small one. You gotta go back to when we was able to buy 25-cent juices. You gotta get one of them in order to quench your thirst. Oh, there you go. Hot dog. There it is. So you can't even get a big bag of Lay's, a big gulp, and a hot dog. You gotta pick and choose which one of those you ain't gonna get. You can get the big gulp and the hot dog, or I can get the hot dog and chips, or I can get the chips but I can't get all three. That's a problem. You don't think that's a problem? See, mindset. That's the part of mindset. I hate that mindset. Your why I got to make you cry and all that. But that's where the mindset is kicking in at. That's where you got to be focusing on your mindset. Can't afford a candy bar. But you're crying about the wrong things, because you're watching everybody else. That's the problem. You're watching Kawan do what Kawan do, but you ain't want to do what Kawan does. Are you going to get up at 3 in the morning and 4 in the morning? Start talking to the people an hour later? Are you going to put in the amount of work that it takes? Is your board going to be looking like my board every day? Is your board going to look like this? Every day? Are you going to put in the work that it takes? Are you going to dedicate a whole room to your office and all that? Or are you going to just do just enough? You're going to get a little small corner? And it's okay. That's where you start. You want to go see where I started? But that's not where I finished. See, people want to see you elevating. People want to see growth. People want to see consistency. That's what's going to make people believe in you. That's what's going to make people follow you to the end of this earth, because you're leading by example. You can't be sitting here telling people to do stuff that you're not even doing. Think about that. You're telling people to go all in. You ain't even all in. You know what I mean? You're in companies that might be having like the small package all the way to the biggest package. They say, well, what should I come in at? They're like, all in. Get the big package. All right, what package you get? Well, I got the small package. How does that work? How does that work? No. If you want people to do certain things, you got to do them certain things that you expect them to do. So if you want people to go all in, you got to go all in. If you want people to have the best all-in-one marketing platform powered by artificial intelligence, then you better have the all-in-one marketing platform powered by artificial intelligence. I'll tell you something, that was some real stuff one time. Top marketer told me. I was trying to put him into Now Site. And you know what happened? He looked at my website, right? It looked good. It was great. But it wasn't made by Now Site, because I got many different tools. And then when I sent them that, they just happened to be made by somebody else. And guess what he said? He said, come on, first problem I see is you trying to put me up on Now Site and you send me a site that ain't even created by Now Site. Yeah, put things in perspective real fast. So now when I'm pitching somebody on Now Site, I'm sending them a Now Site site. Don't matter how many other tools I have, because the first thing that they're going to say is, wait a minute, if this is so great, if this is an all-in-one marketing platform, this is all you need, then why are you sending me something else? Make sense? So this is the reasons why you have to live it You have to promote it. You have to present it the same way that you expect the other people to do it. But you got to do it first because they're taking your lead. When they take your link, think about it. The average person didn't even know you was in this business or you was doing this or any of that. You introduced it to them. You showed them another way. You showed them what they can do. So you're going to have to run the play. They're going to be following your lead. No matter how good these football players are, if they don't have no coach. Think about that. Think about that for a second. LeBron killing it. Okay. Can you do the same thing with no coach out there? But they have the same results with no coach. Take the coach out the mix. Boop. Are we going to have the same results if you take the coach out the mix? Your network marketing business, you take the coach out. Are you going to get landing pages and capture pages, or are you going to have to create them all yourself? Take the coach out. Are you going to have a weekly webinars going on? Take the coach out. Are you going to have access to different tools that normally you wouldn't have access to? See, these are the things that a true leader, true coach is going to provide for the team. This is why I say you can't just be joining anybody. You can't be joining with the weakest link, because what happens is you end up having to do all the work. You end up having to do all the work. So you join and you align yourself with people that's already successful, already where you want to be at, because those people aren't going to fail you. You ain't never got to worry about Kwan waking up lazy. You ain't never got to worry about that. You ain't never got to worry about, oh, man, I joined with Kwan, man. I don't know, man. He might drop the ball. Don't forget about me. He ain't going to answer his phone. He ain't going to have no funnels for us. You ain't never got to worry about that. It's going to be the opposite. Every time. You're going to be like, yep, I joined with Kwan. I know for a fact I'm going to get some marketing materials. We know him and Melvin going 10x these probable points. Man, we done took this to such a whole nother level. Melvin's now nicknamed the PowerPoint King. People in the industry right now is coming to him to get personal stuff done for their companies because what they see us put out. True story. I told him to stop that. I said, stop that. These people need to, if they ain't on the team, you ain't just using us. You know what I mean? If you wanted what he got to offer, get on the team. That's a small price to pay. You can't pay a little $47 a month at NowSite or one of our companies, 87 or 47 or 100. I don't care what it is. All those is worth what you're getting. That's why I started teaching people the opposite. I said, you know what? Don't even make it about NowSite or companies no more. Make it like this. I'm paying $87 a month to have Kwan on speed dial, to be able to train with him once a week, to have over 500 hours of income generating training, and NowSite's a bonus. Because I know for a fact that you guys have paid a lot more and got back a lot less in the past going to some GoPro event or something. And all they did was tell you, tap into your why. Your why got to make you cry, guys. You got to want it more. Man, come on, knock it off. After they taught you that, tell me one thing they taught you about how to make money. How'd you turn your why into some dollars? Tell me that, please. Tell me. Now that your why made you cry, now you're over here boo-hooing. I just want a better life for my grandkids, and I want to leave a legacy behind. And I want to know. Okay, now that your why made you cry. Okay, now how'd you turn that into dollars? Come on, tell me. That's why I hate that crap. That's why I hate it. What they should say is your mindset is what's going to get you in the right frame of mind to even be able to do this business. Okay, so first you work on your mindset first, but then after that, do A, B, C, D. See, that's what Kwan is different from everyone else, because after you tap into all that why, and after you get to crying, and I hand you some tissues, then we're going to tap into what works. Now let's talk some tangible things: how to rank on the front page of YouTube, how to build your brand. You know what I'm saying? How to make money even when you ain't making no money from the companies. That way you can stay afloat. How do I do that, Kwan? We're using these tools. How to use ClickBank, how to use Fiverr, how to use Amazon drop shipping and eBay drop shipping and start from scratch. Yeah, that's tangible things I just said right there. Ain't got nothing to do with no why, nothing. Those are all tangible things. Then I give you all the softwares to do it. Why do you think people are ranking me right now on YouTube? Because I told everybody how to do it. So now my own people is outranking me. Go look at the top people that you see. If anybody's above me, guaranteed they're on my team. Go type NowSite right now. NowSite marketing. You see somebody out there at the top, Brian, that's my people's. You see Michael Mansay's on my team. You see DePaul, my team. Everybody else below us. Because I taught it. I didn't have crab in the bucket mentality, keep all the information for myself. I give away everything I know. Learned a new way to be able to rank instantly on Google. Boom, taught it to the team. No crab in the bucket mentality, because I know the more people I help get to where they're trying to get to, they have no problem helping me get to where I want to get to. And I want to get to the high. Sky's the limit. That's a long way up, baby. So now that you know the formula, now you know what it's going to take to win. What are you going to do about it? Because this isn't hard right here. You can do everything I just said, right? Everything I just said, broke it down. Forge relationships. It starts there, folks. See, this is the problem. I'm going to be honest with you. You guys want to join today and have success tomorrow. It's not going to happen unless you're already that person. Let me just put it out there. No, your favorite guru ain't going to tell you this because they want you to sign up with them. And if they tell you this, you might get discouraged and you might not sign up. So I'm not. Hey, I got that one monkey don't stop no show. That's the other thing. Please get that attitude about yourself. Stop over. How many of you guys are guilty of this? Hey, Kawan, I want you to take a look at something. Okay, I look at it, not interested. You don't leave it there though. Man, you're gonna miss out, Kawan. I'm telling you, all the top leaders are in it. Man, Ron's in it. Ron Pruitt, yeah, he's in it. Cheryl, everybody's in this thing, man. You're gonna miss out, Kawan. Kawan, how about I get you on a Zoom call with the top leader, this, that. Come on, you got time for a 3? God damn, I just told you I'm not interested. Now you're going to make it while I'm ready to block you. How many times have y'all been that person? How many times you seen that person in your inbox? That looks like desperation. You could smell it all on them. Why do I want to sign up with somebody that looks desperate? I want to sign with the person that got it all together. Who had all the girls in Happy Days? Was it Richie Cunningham and his crew, or was it the Fonz? The Fonz. You need to be the Fonz of marketing. Hey, it's nothing. Hey, man, I'm not going to sign today. Come on. Hey, it's okay. I'm glad you looked at it. Peace and blessings to you. That's like a breath of fresh air. No one wants a pushy salesman in their inbox. So stop that. One monkey don't stop no show. So a billion people on the planet, man, you know what? For every one person to say no, I'm looking for 2 people to say yes. Because if you get 2 people to say yes, you ain't worried about what they say. What's the quickest way to get over an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend? Find a new one. Right? The only time you're sitting there depressed, is when you ain't got nobody. You ain't got nobody. You're alone on Valentine's Day. Yeah, you're depressed. You ain't even thinking about your ex when you got somebody new. So it's old news. Marketing is the same way. Your marketing is the same way. So your job is to force those relationships. And they're not going to happen overnight. The same way you didn't find your wife or husband overnight. The same way you just start having kids. You just meet somebody today, start having kids tomorrow. Let's happen by accident. But I don't think nobody had that in the plans. Very few people had that in the plans. Like, that's the plan. I'm going to join today. Boom. Tomorrow I'm pregnant. Boom. 9 months from now I'm having a baby. Boom. You're like, no. Slow down, Kimosabi. Hold on. Relax. That's the realness of it. We're keeping it real. So why your marketing should be any different? You didn't go to 4 years of college and expect to get it done in 4 days. So why you expect to be a top marketer, but you're new to this? You're new to the game, but you expect to get Kawan's results in record time. And Kawan didn't even do that. And no other marketer. Name one marketer that was able to do that. And when you see that happen, it does happen. Rarely it was luck. That person was lucky. It was their time. And I don't even like using the word luck, because more times than not, if you dig deep into that person's life, you get to see you've been at this for quite some time. It just looked like it happened overnight. Just like when you see a musician pop up out of nowhere or actor, you're like, whoa, that person just blew up. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I guarantee if you go down their life, they was in school plays. They did so much to get to that point. Same thing with the musician. He did all types of free gigs. He was doing the chitlin circuit where there was nobody in the club, but he still kept on performing. He did all types of things. Like, trust me, that's every Tyler Lopez. I mean, not Tyler Lopez. Damn, I can't say his name right now. You know what I'm thinking about, though. Like the actor, you know, he built a big old studio in Atlanta. I don't know why I'm tripping right now. Medea. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. But him, what he said, he performed, and it was like a handful of people in the row, whatever, like that showed up. Crazy, right? And look where you at today. Got the biggest studio next to Hollywood. Thank you, Tyler Perry. Think about that. But what if he would have gave up? What if he would have came out and said, oh my God, I only see a few people in the audience. This ain't for me. I'm gonna quit. Think about that. What if he would have got discouraged from that? And most of us would have. Let's be honest. It's my big day. Whew, about to showcase my music for the first time. I come out. Hey! I see 5 people in a row. How many of us would have kept on doing that show? Like, honestly. How many of us? Not many. That would have been the ultimate discouragement. We would have quit. But he didn't quit on himself. He kept going. And look where he's at today. Billionaire. See what I'm saying? At the end of the day, most people quit on themselves. Stop quitting on yourself. We all can reach this. But you got to want it bad enough. I wanted it bad enough. That's the reason why I make it look so good. That's the reason why I put it out there like that. Because I told you, I was the opposite. People told me all my life, money don't buy happiness. Money don't buy. I proved them wrong. I've been happy ever since. My life's been great. The more money I make, the better my life gets. I'm not going to lie. I got a beautiful wife. I got a beautiful new house. I got tons of money in the bank, over 6 figures in the bank. I am living good. Life is great. Minus this stupid pandemic. I can't wait till it's over with. Because then you're going to just see me on every beach of the world. Like, oh my God, Kawan's in Thailand now. And now he's over here in Tahiti. That's what you're going to see my last life like. Just traveling with the family. Putting smiles on other people's faces and joy. I can't wait to do that. So I'm never foolish enough to say, money don't buy happiness. Hey, wow, you're talking to the wrong people with the wrong type of money. Tell you that right now. Tell you that right now. Big facts. Because the people I talk to don't talk that broke talk. But you know what? I learned also, you can't miss something that you ain't never had. Those are the same type of people that go, I don't need no big old house like that. I'm cool with my condo. Yeah, sure. Renting is a liability. I don't need to own no home. I like to rent and own nothing. Yeah, sure. That's all broke talk. That's broke talk. That's what people say that they ain't never been where you're at. Oh my God, $15,000 for a watch? Are you crazy? I watched Rodney Burton. Even with all the money I got, I watched Rodney Burton blow $10,000 on blackjack in 10 minutes. And I thought he was crazy. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? He was paying $1,000 a hand. True story. He was paying $1,000 a hand. Then, after he lost the $10,000, he said, he didn't have enough money on him at the time, right? You know, Bitcoin writing. He had a bunch of Bitcoin. He said, told his boy, hey man, let me borrow 10 more thousand. True story. And went and blew that 10,000 too. And I was like, now I got a lot of money, mind you. And I'm still looking at him like, are you serious? I said, yo, how the hell are you blowing $10,000 a whop on some damn cards? How you even playing $1,000 a hand without sweating every hand? Like, he said, what the hell is $10,000 when I got $1 million in the bank? Levels. What can I say to that? Levels. He's right. Before you even get to stress over the 10, I'm guaranteed that million is going to make him 10 more. If you're smart, just like me. Yeah, I might blow 10, 15 on a watch, but I'm making $50,000 a month in residual income. So what the hell is 10,000 if I get 50 of it? I mean, I still got 40 to go. And then when the next month come around, there's another 50 to hit the bank account. So this 10, this 15 ain't nothing. But you know what would be crazy? If I only made 15,000, I wouldn't have spent 15,000 on a watch. That would be stupid. That would be foolish. But it's levels to it. And a person that ain't on that level would never understand you buying a $15,000 watch, $10,000 ring. They wouldn't understand that. That wouldn't make sense. A $10,000 ring? What the hell? Are you serious? Come on, are you stupid? Well, when I spent $10,000 on this ring, I made $30,000 that month. So that $10,000 is nothing when I still got $20,000 to go. And then next month, since it's residual, it comes right back. It's levels, man. And I learned that. The more money you make, the more money you're going to spend. Unless you Scrooge McDuck or something, you're just going to just have all your money just sitting, which is stupid because you can't take it with you. So I don't understand that concept either. I don't understand the Warren Buffett concept. I'm sorry. I still live in the same old house I grew up in. What? That's stupid. Like at the end of the day, I thought we was doing this so we could live a better life of abundance. Like, you know, I'm not just trying to stack up a bunch of money and stuff that I can't take with me nowhere. That makes no sense. Maybe I'll do it to give to my kids. I can see that maybe like, oh, I just want to leave it all to my kids. But even that comes later, like after you've lived your life. Life is meant to be lived. We're not meant to live to die. You know how depressing that is? You're living to die. Talk about some 401ks and when I retire. What? When I retire, man, I'm not going to be able to do half the stuff I do. You know how ridiculous I'll be looking like this at the age of 60, 70, 80? I'm still walking around like this. Jumping in fast cars and stuff. They're going to be like, that guy going through a midlife crisis. No, I'm just going through I can finally afford it crisis. And I've always wanted to do this my whole life, but I only can do it now at 60, 70, and 80. It makes no sense. I got friends that ain't even making it to that age. My friend just died under the age of 40-something. He ain't even 45. Had a heart attack. How the hell you have a heart attack under the age of 50? This ain't no joke, man. And this is what motivates me. I'm serious. Like I can't be, you know, it's depressing when I see old people at Walmart checking my receipts. That is depressing to me. I'd be like, I feel bad for them. I'd be like, why are you checking my receipts? You should be on the lake somewhere with your grandkids, fishing, talking wisdom. What the hell are you doing standing on your feet? Even that, you got a job where you're standing on your feet. You're not like sitting behind some booth, taking tickets as someone go through the toll booth. I can even understand that more. But an old person on their feet, ages 60, 70, 80, man, come on. Come on. That ain't right. But that goes to show you the world we live in right now. That the game that they got you playing ain't even enough to keep you from being in some damn Walmart, checking receipts. That's sad to me. That's the not happy. You always say, money don't buy happiness. Well, a job damn sure don't. I ain't know nobody that just wakes up every day happy to go to work. Okay. This is only the first day. This is your first day of work. You up early. Let's be honest. You didn't even need no alarm clock. Remember your first day of work's like your first day of school. Remember your kid when you was a kid? You had all your stuff all laid out. You know what I mean? You already knew what you was going to wear the night before. You got it out the night before. You had it already laid out. The shoes on the end of the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't wait to go show your first outfit at school, right? You couldn't wait. You had it all laid out. You're like, ooh, tomorrow's going to be great. That played out for about the first week. After that, your mom. Come on, get your butt up. Come on, you about to be late. You about to be late for school, but how many of y'all was faking sleep? You know, your mom came in, you was faking like a mother. Get your butt up, come on. You know, damn well you was up already. You know what I'm saying? Because the thrill's gone. The thrill's gone. That's what your job was. Let's be honest. Nobody like going to work. Man, cut the crap. Who likes being in rush hour traffic? Who likes putting their car at risk, hoping someone don't crash into it every day? Who likes having to get up at 4 or 5 in the morning just to be at work by 6 or 7? Who likes that? Please tell me who likes that. Very few people like it. I don't even think they like it. I think they just tolerate it. Because if you had it your way, you'd be at home with your family. That's what I like. I like being able to wake up late with my wife. That's what I like. I like being able to sleep in if I just want to sleep in. I'm sleeping in. That's what I like. I don't like obligations. Not me. I don't like you're obligated to come to work tomorrow. You have to. If you don't, you're fired. Who likes being sick, but know you already used up all your sick days, so you're still going to work? Potentially getting other people sick. Sorry. But the boss wanted to send me home. Otherwise, I got to come. You really want me to believe that we want to do that? No, we have to do that. You've been trained and programmed that this is a necessity. So that's the reason why you do it. Not because you want to do it, because you have to do it. Well, what if you didn't have to do that? What if you didn't have to do that? You'd be a whole different person. This is why money does buy happiness. I don't care what nobody say. The happiest days of my life, which is now, has been due to me being financially secure. I'll put it real. Ain't nobody else gonna tell you that, man. They're gonna tell you that bull crap. Money no bad happiness. Be honest with yourselves. When you get in the most arguments, it starts off on some financial stuff, even if it's other stuff. No, I was arguing about who left the ketchup off of the ketchup and the fact that DePaul left the toilet seat up. Yeah, right. No, it's not. You know what that was? That was misdirected anger. You're really mad that you just got another bill that you can't afford to pay. And now you got to rob Peter to pay Paul to pay this. And you're stressed out. And now you're taking it out on your wife or your husband because you can't go tell them that, right? Like, we both live here. We both going through that. So you can't be mad about that. So you're taking it out on your wife and your husband about some ketchup. Or who left the damn toilet seat up. You don't really care about that. Your money's right, you don't care about it. Here go the second thing that goes. Let me tell you, the number 2 things that break relationships up: money and sex, right? Because think about it. Who's trying to be sexual when your money ain't right? My money ain't right now. I got all kinds of stuff in my brain, like, where we going to live at next week? Ain't nobody worrying about sleeping together right now. But it's an important part of a relationship. So once that goes, everything else starts to go, right? Because if you're not getting it here, you're getting it somewhere. So now somebody's cheating on somebody. You see what I'm saying? You see how this is a domino effect? And it all started with lack of funds. If we're keeping it real, we can keep it fake. We can make it about everything else. This is what you do with your marketing. You see how I made this come full circle with the marketing? You do the same thing with your marketing. You make every excuse in the book on why you're not successful other than the real reason. You ain't stay consistent. I got a friend right now, man. He been struggling. And every time I go back to the same thing. How many friends you got in your friends list? Still ain't even got 3,000 friends yet. And I've been telling this for 3 years. Let that sink in. But yet still you want some big results. Big ass results. From who? From your mother? Your aunt, your sister? Your Aunt Brenda? These people don't buy nothing. They don't even have no, think about it. You sitting there trying to go to your Aunt Brenda, your mama, your grandmother on her last days, and you sitting there trying to talk about Forex trading. Oh my God. Are you serious? You're talking about all-in-one marketing platforms powered by artificial intelligence. You know what that sounds like? Wah, 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 wah. You remember you used to watch Charlie Brown? The grown talk goes wah, 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 wah. That's what that just sounded like when you tried to pitch that to somebody of that caliber. They don't have a clue of what the hell you're talking about right now. They weren't even born in that era of doing Forex trading and how to open up an MT4 chart and chart, blah, 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 blah. No. You supposed to be going after people that this makes sense to. Like-minded people. Your job is going to get 1,000 times easier if everybody in your list thinks like you, walks like you, talks like you. Well, here's the other thing. Oh, come on. I did do that. But everybody I put in the business is already in the business. Well, you've been saying that for 3 years. Guess what? If you did this 3 years ago, yeah, they might have been in that business. They might have been in royalty. I'm going to go back to when things were called royalty. They might have been in royalty, but they're not in Outside. They're not in 7K Metals. They're not in Epic. So guess what? If you would have got started back when I told you to, where would you be at now? But you won't get started. The first best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Right now, you have a big old tree that kids can climb on. You can put a big swing with the little tire. Ooh, man, love this tree. The second best time is right now. Let that sink in. Basically, if you never get started, it's never going to happen. So you can keep making excuses for yourself as time passes you by. Some of you guys have watched my growth. You're like, damn it. I watched Kawan do all this. If I would have just did the same thing he did when he did it. I would do the same thing when he did it. Where would I be right now? But instead, you kept making excuses for yourself. And you let Kawan just keep going, keep grinding, and pass you right on by. And now look where Kwan is at. Kwan didn't do anything you couldn't do. It's just that Kwan didn't quit on himself. Who remembers back when we had beacons? And remember they was having problems? Oh my God. And all you guys quit right away. They jumped out. Woo, I'm out of here. Hit the parachute. Sorry, Kwan. And Kwan just stayed on the plane. Making like, man, I'm on it. Well, that's the reason why Kwan's the top earner in the company now. Because when everybody else made every excuse in the book, why this, why that, why this, why that, I was like, man, look, my flag is planted. So my mama told me to always look at the glass half full, not half empty. Period. So when you're looking at problems, I'm looking at solutions. Every time. I'm trying to troubleshoot the problem so it's no longer a problem. You're doing the opposite of that. You're doing the opposite of that. That's the reason why you don't have results. Because remember what I said, what you put into the universe. You guys don't see my rice jar. Been going on 6 years now. Still, one is white, one is brown. It's barely starting to turn a little bit colors now. Barely. And I only think that's because I haven't been talking to it as much as I used to. I used to talk to it all the time. Positive here, negative here. Well, it showed. The one with the negativity, brown, dark, ugly. The one with the positivity, it's still white. I'll put it up here again. I'll do updates every year. We're going on year 7 now. 7 years. Still got white rice, still got black rice. Goes to show you the power in your words. The power in your words. So when you put all that negative energy out there, I'm not techie. Well, guess what? You never be techie. I don't have success online. I'm not the best recruiter. Guess what? You'll never be the best recruiter. We all was not the best recruiter at some point. Sherry Sullivan was not the best recruiter. Matter of fact, look, I love her to death, so I'm just going to put it out there. You know what I mean? Last few couple minutes, she was getting mad at me. Come on. I need some spillover, too. You just looking out for the boys. That's a true story. You're just looking out for the boys. Hold on real fast. My wife hitting me up. Hold on. Because it got to be important. She hit me up. But it's not coming on. But she's like, you're just looking out for the boys. Where my spillover at? And I was like, look, stop worrying about spillover. Okay? If you get it, you get it. Don't, you don't. We're going to do what we can do. But leaders create their own spillover. We don't sit there and worry about no spillover. We create our own. So guess what? She put her head down. She got busy. This go around with this business, I ain't hitting out one time about no spillover. She ran the play and she out-marketed top marketers. Look, man, I'll say it again. She out-marketed top marketers. She became a silver before people that you know in the game. Melvin Crowley, okay? PowerPoint King. Stephen Rachel on my team. I'm not taking nothing away from these people, but we already know what they're capable of. You go on YouTube right now, Stephen Rachel got the best videos on YouTube. Even beating out mine. His stuff looks like he about to come out the screen, just grab you out the screen. His stuff looks so clean. And yet still, she got the silver before he did. So what does she do that you can't do? Huh? What does she do that you can't do? She got busy. She stopped making excuses. She stopped worrying about who has spillover for her. Can I get some? Got some spillover for me? Come on. Let me get some spillover. Let me get some spillover. What that? Look, even if you did get all the spillover in the world, is that what's going to make you rich? Is that what's going to take you to the top? I highly doubt it. That's just a little help. That's a little boost. What happens when that help is over? What happens when that boost is gone? Then what? Then what? So the more you rely on others, the less chance you have of being extremely successful. To get extremely successful, you can't worry about what other people are going to do. Because I'm going to be honest with you, most people aren't going to do enough or not enough. And that's the God's honest truth. The people that you put all your faith into, the people that you got the most, like the people that I thought was going to be my standouts, ain't even my standouts. I'm looking at this person like, dang, we going to start getting busy. Kind of waiting. Yeah. Just wanted to know when you was gonna start putting people in. Or what about that person that be doing like, I got a team of 4,000 from Melaleuca that I'm gonna bring over here and we're gonna kill it. And then they come in with 4 people. Man, what the hell? Wait a minute. I thought you said you got all these people coming in. Hey, what happened? Well, I sent them the link and all, but I sent them the presentation, but they didn't join. That's why I take all that stuff with a grain of salt now. And then the people I think is not gonna do much, boom, they end up doing everything. So basically, the long and short of it is, you never know when it's your time. You never know when it's your time. And what happens is with network marketing and marketing, your life can change like that. And it will. Ask my son. Ask my son right here. See this? Dustin Duffy. Ask him. He watched me. He watched me. But he didn't take action in the beginning. He didn't listen to me in the beginning. He didn't do everything that I told him to do in the beginning. So guess what happened? He didn't have the same results. He struggled in the beginning. In the beginning, it didn't click. He didn't get it. He's always like a couple of steps behind me. You feel me? Like when I'm telling him at that time, he don't get it. I told him I'd make websites. He didn't get it. Now look at him. He's website king, right? He's graphic king. He put out more graphics than I do. But at the time, he didn't get it. It went right over his head. Whoop. Showed him about trading. He was there when I first started trading, formed BTS. I'm over there every day, ding, 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 looking at charts every day. I was dedicated. I mean, I'm in this all day, in it to win it. He didn't get it. Now he over there in his own binary groups and stuff like that, trading and teams and all that. But at the time, he didn't get it. But guess what? The moment that he did get it, okay, the moment that he actually started doing what was needed and he started doing what he was supposed to do, boom, success, boom. Now he's making $5,000 a month at Epic right now. Been making that since we joined. I mean, since we joined the company, boom, $5,000 a month. And we ain't stopping there. But most people ain't made $5,000 their whole career in marketing. Let's be honest. So what did he do different? Nothing. He just got busy. That's what he did different. He got busy. Ask yourselves, guys. Ask yourself, are you doing everything? Are you doing everything that you could possibly be doing right now to win? Here go another friend of mine. Told him to get taxed by a long time ago. Long time ago. Said, man, you got an LLC, man. You're leaving money on the table. Go get taxed by it. Make sure you track everything. And you're going to have crazy write-offs at the end of the year. Like we like a whole but so many receipts. Let's be honest. We got our little receipts, and then those receipts start to fade. I can tell you what some of your receipts look like right now in your shoebox. They're faded. You're looking at them. You're like, oh man, I don't even remember what this is no more. Like it gets crazy. Like you won't realize how many receipts that you would have in the course of a year. You won't be able to track everything, not properly. You won't be able to track your miles in your car, not properly. Your trips from here to some other place on a plane, not properly. But TaxBot does it properly. It only costs $9 a month. So it'd be crazy not to take advantage of that. But at the end of the day, you guys have to take advantage of these things if you want to see something change in your life. You guys are doing the same thing that you did yesterday, but expecting something different today. Makes no sense. And you know what else makes no sense? Guys, why do you see something clearly don't work, like posting in groups? Posting in groups. Posting in groups. Every day. And you see it don't work. So why when you join a new company, the first thing you say is, I'm ready to post in some groups. You're going to get the best results from just building your friends list. Let me be honest with you. You go to somebody's page like me, top marketer, you should be having 200 mutual friends. A minimum of 50 to 100. And if you don't, that means you got a bunch of deadbeats up in your thing. No, I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say deadbeats. You got a bunch of non-marketers, put it like that. You got the type of people that might ask you, is this a pyramid scheme? Is this one of those Ponzi's? It's a Ponzi, huh? It's Ponzi? How do you make money from home? That's a Ponzi. Don't even know the definition of a Ponzi. That's what you're dealing with. You see this person right here, Raheem Madison? This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. Remember I told you, people that actually do what they're learning. So I taught him a long time ago how to rank on the front page of YouTube, okay? So that's what I want you to do. Go to YouTube, type in now site. Everybody can do this. Then go type in now site marketing, now site review. Let's get off the now site. I want you to go to Epic. Type in Epic Trading, something like that. Now look, I don't even have to go there to know that he's going to pop up on the top of the page, because he implemented the things that he was taught. He didn't wait. He didn't sit on his hands. He didn't sit there and go, let me see. I think it might work. Well, it only works for Kawan. Well, guess what? Because he got busy and he did what I taught him to do, and Kawan started kind of slowing down a little bit because Kawan had all of this to concentrate on. Okay, and Kawan didn't have a whole bunch of time to make a bunch of videos at one point in time. So guess what? His rank authority, his authority online on YouTube shot above me. My view time and everything started to actually drop because I wasn't consistent. Okay, it's gonna hurt you if you ain't. Oh, I put up a video once a year. Kawan, why is my channel not doing what yours do? Because let's make it make sense. YouTube says, okay, both of you guys ranked the video today. Both of you guys are talking about the same thing. Who do we show first? Well, this guy ain't put up a video in a year, but this guy puts up a video once a week. Boom. Come on, man. Come on, man. It'll be disrespectful for this person to get authority over me, and this person only put up a video once a year, but I put up a video once a week. So by Rakeem staying consistent, guess what ended up happening? Boom, he shot past me. So now a lot of the keywords that we type in, like now site, that, boom, he's like actually above me. We still on the front page, but he's above me in a lot of these places. Same thing with DePaul. DePaul been consistent lately. So some keywords, boom, he's above me. He's above me. Wait a minute, though. I thought no one could take the top marketer down. How are we taking Kawan down? No, we can't do that. Consistency. Kawan only can do but so much. And the bigger I get, the less I'm going to be able to do. Let's be honest. You guys are blowing me up from the time now I get up. This is why I got up at 4 now. I ain't get up at 4. Man, I went from getting up at 7 to 5. Now I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock. And if I really got to get some work done, oh, man, I might get up at 1:30 or 3. Just because I know once we get to these hours, my phone is blowing up. My phone is blowing up. And I'm never going to be the guy that ain't here or too busy to help you guys. There you go. Can I say it better myself than my best friend right there? Nobody goes to the gym to just look at the weights. Gotta take action. Now, imagine that. That probably is the best analogy right there. Imagine you going to the gym every single day, like clockwork. That's how some of you guys are, showing up to Facebook every single day. Or you show up to every single corporate event. Or you show up to every single corporate live. So that's like going to the gym. That's the first step. But then once you got there, all you did was just watch everybody else lift weights. Everybody lifting weights. And you thinking that's going to get you big. You looking like, ooh, yeah, good job. Yeah, you get them arms. There you go. Work it. Okay. Let me go work on my legs now. Let me go look at somebody working on their legs. There you go. Go ahead. Hit that treadmill. Come on. 10 more seconds. Come on. Got it? 10, 9, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. That's about how ridiculous it is when you think just because you're in a marketing company and just because you got the kumbaya feel of coming into a Zoom together, or because you guys are all in the same group or any of that you're going to be rich now. That you're going to have the same success that people that are actually working is going to have. We're working, man. We're working. I'm always working. See my phone blowing up. I am always working. I work so much that my people is like, man, when are you going to stop working? I had to promise that my wife that I just won't work on Sunday. So she get at least one day with me fully. Because if not, I'm working. I can sleep when I'm dead. Ain't nothing on Netflix gonna pay me. Nothing. If Netflix paid me, I'll be Netflix chilling all day, like some of you guys. I would have my team jersey on. I'll be watching football all day. How do you watch football all day? I mean, honestly, just tell me. I just don't know the concept of being able to sit in one place for hours, and I get no benefit out of that watching other men slap each other on the butt in tights. I mean, hey, look. I get it. Y'all love your sports. I'm just saying, if you can do that on a Sunday and sit there all day watching people throw a ball around and run up the field, then why you can't spend a few hours in front of your computer potentially changing your financial future? Why you get excuses about planning the time? You can't find the time. I can't find the time. I can't find the time. I'm so busy. But you sure find the time to look at your sports though, right? You sure got enough time to man, I know some people right now, they can recite stats from their football from 1960 something. They'll tell you how many yards this person ran, how many times this ball was thrown, you know, who's the MVP, who took that MVP out and became MVP. They can tell you all these different things. And it's actually astonishing me. I'm like, wow, you actually know that? And they can't tell you two things about the business right now that you're joining. They can't tell you, they still asking me about where they find comp plans and how does the comp plan work. And they've been in the business for over 6 months. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. You over here been in this company for 6 months. You still know basic things like, hey, Quan, where can I find my affiliate link? But yeah, and still you can tell me how many yards someone ran. You all tuned in on football Sunday and NFL, making all these people rich and ain't doing nothing for yourself. I care less about some sports. Care less. I don't even know. I didn't even know and then again, I'm not capping here. This is a true story. When the Super Bowl was a couple weeks ago, whatever, I didn't even know. Not only did I not know it was the Super Bowl, and even people that don't watch football know it was the Super Bowl. I didn't even know it was the Super Bowl. And I didn't even know who was playing. Everybody's making this big deal like, yo, Tom Brady, oh my God, he's the GOAT. I don't even know who that is. Like, I know who it is, but I don't know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell you what team he played for. I really can't. I can't tell you the last 3 teams he played for. I can't. I had no clue that this was a big game and it was going to be a big deal. I still don't know the total thing behind it. Because sports is not going to do anything for me financially. It's not going to do anything for my family. It's going to have me debating with people and who's the best and who's not and all this nonsense that generates no kind of income. So I'd rather spend that same type of time, that same type of energy doing something that's going to help my family, help my financial situation, help my whole situation as a whole, be able to bless other people. That's what motivates me. I get more motivation out of that than anything I could ever see on some TV screen. The only time I even watch TV is late at night when I lock it down and I go spend time with my wife. And we spend the next 2-3 hours watching something before I pass out and wake up and do this all over again. But I am not the guy sitting in front of my TV all day. Oh my God, see what happened with Power and Tyreek? I watch everything later. You know what I mean? Everything I watch is on the DVR. I'm not watching anything in real time. Nothing I watch is in real time because I don't have that type of time on my hands. And this is more important. There's always going to be some type of Zoom. There's always going to be some type of call I need to go on. There's always going to be something that's more important than me hanging out, me playing, me watching TV. Now, yes, I know my loved ones need the time from me because they don't have the same passions I have. So they just want to see daddy. They just want to see their husband. They just want to see their nephew. I understand that. So I have to make time. But if it was up to me, if I was single, this is why I'd be 24/7, 365. Because this gives me joy. It gives me joy to look at my bank account and say, ooh, to look at my affiliate account. See what I'm saying? That's my motivation. So you can always find me in here. So it's been a long one, guys, and I appreciate you rocking with me because there's been quite a few of y'all here the whole time. So I appreciate you. I think we covered everything. You know, the main part is, man, look, if I can end with anything, it's stay consistent. Stop quitting on yourself. I don't care what business you're doing, whether it's one of mine, whether it's your own business. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, what matters is you staying consistent. Stop quitting before you even get started. Nothing in life that you've done, you expected overnight results. So stop putting that stigma on network marketing and working from home. If anything, it's even harder. Let's be honest. It's a people business. And if people aren't resonating with you, then people aren't going to buy from you. So that's a lot harder than just putting up a great product and saying, hey, look. And then they go, oh, I like that product. And they buy it. Big difference. It's a big difference. You're in the people business. Stop thinking you're in the product business. The fastest that you get that in your brain, then everything else will start to make sense. Okay? Guaranteed. Because most of us thinks about the products. How many times you say, oh my God, it's the best product sent out. Oh my God, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. Oh my God, take these Remember everybody was pushing CBD pills? You was acting like CBD wasn't on every corner. Like, honestly, like, come on, I live in Vegas, California. CBD's in your gas station. Well, that ain't the same kind of CBD. Come on, because this one was extracted from a little seed plant. And blah, blah, blah. Man, look, no one cares. At the end of the day, it helped my arthritis. I still feel good. It might be a point off, or maybe it's a small percentage off from the one you got, but the one you got 3 times the price is in my damn thing right there. So you know what? I'll just take extra of that then. How about that? You say this one, yours is a little bit more pure. I'll just take extra of that one in. But I don't need to pay a monthly auto ship for that when I can just go get it right here for one time. So think about it. It's not about no products, because nobody will overpay for some CBD oil from you when they can just go buy it out there right up the street. Why? Why would I do that? Make that make sense to me. So now times that by 90% of the price out there that people are pushing. Travel. You don't know how to get to your destination yourself. You don't know how to get to Expedia. You don't know how to get to a website that you can get a great deal on your travel right now. You got to join an MLM and pay monthly to be able to travel maybe twice a year, because most of you guys got jobs. So if you got a job, I don't think you're doing too much traveling. Let's make this make sense. Let's make it make sense. So you pay monthly to be able to travel maybe 1 or 2 times a year. It's not about the product, guys. I think most of us got common sense. We can all do that math and know that, hey, I'm kind of overpaying for this. And even if I'm not overpaying, but by me monthly paying, by the time I do take my trip, it's kind of like insurance. I paid for it myself. Didn't I do these monthlies I've been doing? I could just save this money all year and did the same thing. How many people paid on a monthly for travel for years, didn't even take a trip? Kind of like your insurance. Pay years, didn't even get into an accident. Dang. By the time you finally do, you definitely pay for your own accident, right? Same thing. It's not about the products. People. You're in the people business. Okay? You're in the people business. So the moment that you get this in your brain, the rest will start to fall in place, because now you're going to cherish the people you deal with on a day-to-day basis. Stop making it automated. Stop sending people copy and paste messages in the inbox. You think someone can't realize this is a copy and paste message? You got this long paragraph and you're meeting them for the first time. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Especially when you do it to like a top earner. It's even worse. You do it to me. I had to tell a couple people, I say, wow, so you're going to send me the same message you send everybody else? I said, you think that makes me feel special? You think that makes me feel like you really crafted this out especially for me? You didn't even have enough. You didn't even respect my marketing enough to send me a personalized message. That's why I respect people like Sal Khan. That's why he probably rose the ranks of where he's at. You know what he used to do? Well, we know what he does when he introduces me to something, or when he wants to show me something. He sends me a personal video of himself talking to me personally. I was like, this is cool, because no one does that. At best, you get one of them boys. Hey, he sent me a person, but hey, Kwan, I want to send this personally to you. Blah 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 blah. And he goes into whatever he's hitting me for. I respect that, because it shows that he's respecting what I bring to the table. You're not treating me like everyone else. So don't treat everybody else like everybody else. You want to hear another big tip? Treat everybody they're already a top marketer. Give them the same respect that you would give me. Don't treat them like a number. Don't just treat them like another person on your list. Treat them like an actual top earner that you're trying to get into your business right now. You wouldn't talk to them the same. Win the people business. Forge those relationships. If you post right now, you can't even get 5 people to like your post, 5 people to comment, you got the wrong people in your friends list. Period. Get rid of them. Delete them. Replace them with more Kawans, more Deneen's, more Ryans, more Willie Collins, more Deneen's, J Reds, Nitsa. Like, I can go on and on and on. Replace them with these type of individuals, because these type of individuals are type of individuals that are watching a person talk about marketing for an hour and some change and not leave. You see the people that left? Remember how we started off with 40, 45, but then we got to 50, and now we at 35. You know where the other 10, 15, 20 people went? Those are the people that you send this type of message out to, and it falls on deaf ears. Those are the people right now saying, I got to get back to my football game. I ain't got time to be listening to Kwan right now. Those are the people, you know, that rather watch Netflix right now. Those are those people. All those people that tuned out. You know, those are gonna be the same people that's gonna be in your inbox talking about, I need help. I signed up for Nowsite or Epic or 7K, and I'm just not having no success. I need help. Oh, but didn't you jump off of my live when I was trying to help you for free? Wasn't that you that didn't have the time to sit around and see what I had to say? See, that's amazing to me, because I'm the opposite. If I saw somebody here talking that I actually look up to, and it's spitting knowledge, I'm like this though. The whole time, I'm trying to soak up as much as I can, because the saying is true. You hang around successful people, you're bound to be the next successful person. Again, you never heard the opposite. You never heard, yeah, go around a bunch of smart people and end up being the dumbest. You ain't never heard that, because that would be ridiculous. Okay, what you heard was the opposite. Oh, wow. This person is successful, and I just learned something cool as hell. How can you elevate, and how can you become smarter than what you are if you're the smartest person in your circle? Think about that. Think about that. So what your job is surround yourself with as many people that you inspire to be like. You want to become a millionaire? Put millionaires in your friends list and get these $20. I'm quitting. I couldn't afford to pay my $20 2 times in a row. I paid the first month, but the next month I ain't made nothing, so I'm quitting. Get that person out of your friends list. Because the type of people that you're looking for don't even see $20 in their bank account getting hit. I got so many people I'm on auto ship. I'm on auto ship right now for $40 or $50 a month for a social media growth tool that I don't even use. I don't even use it. I'm just getting hit every month, because it's so small of a drop in the bucket to me that I'm not worried about it. I'm not even worried about it. It's small. Now let me ask you a question. How many things you got going on right now like that hit you every month? And you know, there's an app right now killing your pockets for $5, for $4.99. You ain't paid it no mind, because it's only $4.99. If it was $499, I guarantee you would have noticed it. Marketing is the same way. What my man Paul say right here? Stop doing the "what have you done for me lately" and change it to "what can I do to help you?" Hey, period. Period. Stop making excuses for yourself, okay? Because excuses is useless. My son will tell you, I tell it to him all the time. Excuses is useless. And nobody wants to hear it. No one cares. No one cares. If you become a failure, you got to just blame yourself, because no one else is going to care. No one's going to lift you up. How many times a day do you see people jumping out their car to help homeless people not be homeless anymore? Yeah, they might give them $1. Might give them some at the light. But how many people is really taking the time out to really help that person for real? Give them a place to sleep for the night. You'll see it raining and storming outside, and you'll go right past that person. Act like you don't even see them. Act like you don't even see them. Because for the most part, we don't care. We might care certain parts of the year during Christmas, Thanksgiving. Then you go right back to being your selfish self. You know why? Because if we're being honest with each other, most of us are selfish. We care about ourselves. We care about our families. We care about what we can accomplish in life. We're not worried about everybody else, because we got so much of our own stuff to deal with. When do you even have time? Unless you're rich. Then you can worry about other people, and that's why you see them people do, hey, Oprah donated this and that person donated that, because you're in that position. But if you're not in that position, that's the last thing on your brain. How can I bring you a slice when I don't even have a loaf? See what I'm saying? So this is the reason why you guys got to stop being so hard on yourself. Stop thinking just because you started marketing today, you're going to be rich tomorrow. Okay. If you think it works like that, go look at your top marketers that you look up to, from me to the Michael Mansell's to everybody. Just go look at how they looked 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I remember when Michael Mansell had his first real success and made 7 figures in a business. I remember. Prior to that, we was trying to figure it out. We was jumping in this, jumping in that. At one point in time, Michael looked like one of the people you said, man, you're jumping in everything. Hey, yeah, he's going to just jump in everything, right? Until you find your thing. Until you realize, like, you know, I got to slow this down a little bit. Can't be in everything at the same time. Because even if you are successful at that, guess what? Most people can't do that. You guys can't do that, right? Kawan might be able to push 3 businesses at the same time and have success in all 3 of them and become a 6-figure earner in all 3. The average person can't do that. So when you're trying to follow somebody and do something that the average person can't do, you're just stunting your own growth. It's better to figure out what that person has done to get there, follow the blueprint, and pace yourself to get to where they're at. That way you have a more realistic shot of hitting it. Also, get busy. I see people on this call right here. Again, I'm not going to call you out. I'm not. But I know for a fact you joined some of the companies that I'm in and afterwards did nothing. I know for a fact you joined the company and I can see how many times you logged into your back office and you didn't really log into your back office. Maybe you did the first time to see what it was all about, and then that was that. Some of you guys in Now Site, like one of the people I'm talking about, and he was like, oh, I haven't had success in 3 years and blah, blah, blah. I said, I bet you if I go in your back office right now, I don't even see more than 1 page worth of websites created. I bet you. I don't even have to go back there to see. I just know. He said, yeah, I know, but it is no buts. This is your butt. There's no buts. But you didn't do what you need to do to be successful with this business. Because if you did, you'd have way more than a page worth. I got tons of websites on my Now Site because I'm a real marketer. And if I've been with this company for 4 years, I should have 4 years worth of content back there. But then people don't do nothing and expect something. Or they do this much, but expect this much back. Where in life can you do that? Please show me, because I'll get ready. I'll go do it right now. We all want that. That's why them Ponzi's and money games attract so many people, because it gives off the illusion, oh, shoot, I can put something in, do nothing. That's ideal, right? All of us want to do nothing if we had our choice and get back something. Oh, man, I'm all in. So you got people that join crazy stuff like Daisy, and now look what they're dealing with. And now everybody making every excuse in the book. Oh, no, it's going to come. It's because it ain't no because of nothing. Y'all supposed to launch in November. Y'all think y'all did 1 payout, and that got everybody hyped too. Oh, my God, look. And all you did was pad the pockets of big leaders. Let's call a spade a spade. So now all the big leaders got paid, but guess what? That little person at the bottom, they ended up putting their life savings in because they were dealing with a pandemic, and they thought that this was going to make them rich because they saw a big leader pull out $300,000, $100,000 overnight. Now they're trying to mimic your success, and it's not going to happen. And now they all sitting there like this. Can I just get my seed money out, please? Oh, my God. Can we just do at least 1 more payout? I'll be happy with just that. Or maybe it does launch, but your money all tied up. You got money tied up for months. Since November, December, January, February. Now we're going into March. March. How many people you know got 4 months to be able to hold their money up? That can make or break the average person in business. Most people are $500 away from being homeless. Like if you had an extra $500, it can make the difference you being homeless and not being homeless. And now you want to tie somebody's money up for 4 to 5 months. See, this is the reason why I look like the internet Ponzi police. It ain't because I'm just trying to save the world, but it's because I'm trying to keep people from going through the things that they're going through. You know what I mean? I don't want to see people hurt online because I have a more personal feeling about it because, like I said, people know the story, know me, know the story, is the fact that I started this with my son. Me and my son started marketing the same day. Not Dustin, but my other son, Raekwon. And when we started, we called ourselves Father and Son Incorporated, FNS Inc. And I was thinking the concept of branding, it wasn't none of this get money like a boss and none of that. It was like, oh, shoot, I'm going to brand myself as the father and son duo. And it's going to inspire so many people. And it's going to make other people want to kind of jump in this with their kids. Well, fast forward. We get in our first business. It's a high ticket business. Big mistake. First business should not be a high ticket business. So we get into a high ticket business. Okay. We get into a high ticket business together. And what ends up happening is we put in $1,200. He put in $1,200. I put in $1,200. It was a traffic package. So we knew this was supposed to do what it's going to do. It's traffic. Traffic's going to come back in. We're going to make money. Perfect. Well, my son was a teenager at the time. So $1,200 was like $12,000. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? It's like $12,000 to a teenager. And we've got back zero. Big fat donut after putting $1,200 into this company a piece. It discouraged him. It discouraged the hell out of him. And he ain't never been back since. But look, I kept grinding. I stayed to it because I seen other people being successful. So I was like, yeah, if you can do it, I can do it. I'm going to stick with it. And look where I'm at. And it plays in my head all the time. Damn, if my son would have had success, he would have been motivated to keep going. And we could be side by side right now as far as where we're at in life. And I said, you know what? How many other people in that same situation joined something that they believed in, came in, all ambition, did everything they were supposed to do, went to all the webinars, invited all the people. They did everything they were supposed to do and got back nothing. Zero. No chance in hell of winning. And on top of that, end up losing everything. Those people ain't never came back. Those are the people that you see bid on blogs. Those are the people that say, now we're backing down, where I got 87%. It's because they have a personal situation that happened to them. And I said, you know what? I got to save as many people as I can, man, from this happening. Because if my son really got saved back then, or someone would have told him the real, and not bought a $1,200 solo ad package, he might still be here today. And that's the reason why I go so hard at showing y'all all these bullcrap scams and tell y'all stay away from it, man. Because look, it takes just as much time to post something, to promote something fake than just promote something real. Just as much time, just as much energy, just as much everything. I learned that when someone told me, guess what, Kwan, people are scared to sell high ticket products, but it takes just as much energy to sell a $20 product that sells a $100 product or a $1,000 product. It's just the mindset of the individual you're talking to and its levels. So stop talking to a $20 customer, start talking to a $1,000 customer. But would you rather talk to 100 people for 1,000 or 1,000 people for 100? What's going to be easier for you to build? It's going to be easier for you to get 1,000 people in or 100 people in. See, mindset. See, that's the type of mindset I want to talk about. Not no stupid wish your why make you cry. Let's get into that type of mindset. So I had to switch it up and start thinking like that. Okay. Just like people think people don't have money. Oh man, so you're scared to tell people the real price of things and just tell them. Well, I tell people the price from the gate because I want to weed out the nonsense. Do you got at least $100 to invest in yourself? Yes or no? Because if not, I don't even need to be talking to you right now. Because there's going to be a point in this conversation, right? At the end, people are scared to talk, but guess what? Everyone can come up with money. Have you ever seen anyone just thrown in the river when they passed away? Did you see them just get thrown in a box and just thrown? Now, rarely, maybe some people can't afford it, but most people come up with the money, right? And this is something that's unexpected, death. Like usually no one sees death coming. But yet and still, even the poorest people find a way to bury their loved ones. Find a way to bury their loved ones. Sometimes they end up coming up a few like that. This is really nice. Like y'all did a nice going away, going home. Like this is cool. Yeah, where you come up with that money? The average funeral is going to be $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. Where'd you come up with $5,000, $10,000, and $20,000 on the fly? But you just told someone that you couldn't join a $25 network marketing business, a $47 marketing business, an $87 marketing business. No, what they're really saying is, I don't think I'm going to make the money back before it's time for me to pay again next month. I don't think I have what it takes to be a successful marketer like Kwan and the other people I see doing this in this space. So that's the reason why I'm not paying again. I don't see me. That's what they're really saying. They're not saying they don't have money. Because if it means enough to you, you come up with the money. That's why you got people going to $200 concerts per seat to go see Beyonce and Jay-Z perform for you. Yeah, you came up with that though, right? And not only did you come up with the $200 per ticket, because you didn't go by yourself. So that was like $400 to $500 for you and your loved one to go just for the seats. But hold on, we can't stop there. We need a good outfit to go to. So now I spent a couple $100 on my outfit. Woo! So now I'm in another $100, $200, right? Yeah, so now we have $700 just to go out for the day. But wait a minute, we got to eat too, right? So now we ate and we got to get some good drinks. You know, the drinks are going to be overpriced. Every drink you get is going to be a minimum of $7 each, depending on what you like to drink. Man, you see where I'm going with this? And you came up with it. I don't care. You, the poorest person, you was still at the front row. How many of you ain't even got money like that, but you was at the front row of some concert? You know what I mean? Like, how you get in the front row? Those are the best seats. Oh, I got here. I'm here. But then when it's time to put that same energy into your marketing, let's put that same energy into this marketing now, guys. Nope. You do just enough. You do this much. But expect back this. I was talking to somebody. I said, man, look, man, you want to step up your game? You need to do less TikToks and more marketing. Because I see a TikTok every day, but I don't see no marketing. He said, well, no. My marketing is done on Sunday. I mean, my TikToks are done on Sunday. I spend 2 hours a day. Or I spend 2 hours. I make all the content for the week, and I drip feed out the week. I said, yeah, like I said, put the same energy you put into your TikTok into your marketing. You just describe what I do, but with my marketing, not my TikToks. Okay? I love TikTok, but you see, I haven't been active on it in a week or a month because why? Because my business is more important, and I can't do both right now. So TikTok takes a back seat. I don't care about no making you laugh. Hey, what the hell is that going to do for my business? Nothing. So that takes a back seat. Bring business to the front for it. So if you take the same amount of energy, you'll be successful because you do the same thing. Spend one day. Put all your content for the week. Make all your posts for the week. Make all your YouTube videos for the week, and then drip feed it. Drip feed it. That way you ain't got to be in front of your camera every day. That's what I do. Do you really think I'm putting out videos every day in front of my camera? I don't have that kind of time. So I spend one day. Now it's Saturday because Sundays I got to be with my wife. But Saturday, every Saturday, I put out all my content. And then I drip feed it throughout the week. I Insta-pop it. I get it ready. I got it unlisted on my video channel so you don't see it. And then I drip feed it. But we got to stop making excuses for ourselves. Those are all excuses. Those are all excuses. Why you can't get busy? Why you can't do what Kawan's doing? You ain't got to do everything Kawan doing. Do 10% of what Kawan doing, and you get 10% of the results back. What's 10% of $40,000, $50,000 a month? Still a nice little paycheck there, right? Because you use $4,000 or $5,000 a month extra. So like I said, we ain't got to do everything Kawan doing. Just a fraction of what Kawan doing will still be better than what you're doing right now, which is nothing. If you're doing nothing, a little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. Say that again. A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. So all you got to do is a little bit of something. And I guarantee you something. It gets addictive. If you start having a little bit of success, all you're going to do is keep chasing success and start having more success. And the more success you have, the more you want to do. So you end up having a lot of success. But before you get to a lot of success, you got to have some success. So stop aiming so high. You guys are like, oh, I just made the team. Now I need to be all pro. It's funny I keep on coming with all these sports analogies, right? I don't even watch sports. But you see what I'm saying? Like, for real, though, you guys have to start being realistic, man. Be realistic where you're at. Be realistic where you want to go. Be realistic on how you're going to get there. And then run the play. Do everything it takes to get there, to be a winner. Okay? Now, that's my rant. That's my, whatever you want to call it, mastermind, power, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's your business to run, not someone else's. Not your upline, not the company. The company ain't their job to feed you marketing materials and feed you websites and landing pages and capture pages. It ain't your upline's job to hold your hand through the whole business. You know, how many times you heard, my upline wasn't there for me? Okay, well, he got his own business to run. She got her own business to run. So maybe she couldn't be there for everybody. You're one person out of many, especially if you signed up with a leader. Believe me, all leaders ain't built the same. Most leaders ain't going to do all the stuff that I'm doing. They ain't got this kind of time on their hands. I barely have this time on my hands. I just make the time. They're not giving you their personal phone numbers to call. Believe that. They're not. They're not calling you back personally from YouTube ads. People that go to my YouTube ads are shocked that I'm the person calling them back. They're like, whoa, I thought I was going to get your assistant or something. This is the person that was in the video. Yeah, that's impressive. You know why? I knew it would be impressive. That's why I'm doing it. Because I don't want to look like everyone else. I don't want to blend in with everybody else. I need to stand out. I need to give you an experience that you've never had before when you talk to me, when you see me. That's the reason why I carry myself the way I do. Because everyone else is lazy. They're lazy marketing. They ain't doing none of this. They don't take the time in their appearance. When you look good, you feel good. My energy is going to be different than if I just had a t-shirt on, you know, and it's going to be different. So your job is to be the same. Your job is to give off that same energy. Your job is to make people want to follow something that they like, know, trust, and aspire to be like. And with that, peace and blessings to y'all. get busy, make it happen, not make excuses. And I'll meet you at the top because it's a long way up and it's lonely up there. So come on, we need as many of us up there as possible so we can have this big old party and we can all benefit and we can all enjoy the fruits of the labor that you're putting in and live a life of abundance, because that's what life's about. It's even saying in the Bible, you know, I'm going to say no quotes. I'm not going to say it, but it's in there. Live a life of abundance. God don't want you to be broke. You weren't meant to be here just to live to die. And if you believe that, it's because you've been living like that. So you're making excuses for yourself. You're the same person that says you're cool with a Hyundai, a 5-year-old Hyundai, versus an S550 that massages your back as you're driving and hugs you when you make a turn so you don't fall into your seat like this. You ever made a short turn and you go like this? Well, when I do that in my S550, the whole side fills up with air and holds me in this position the whole time. So even when I go like this, I'm still like this. But wait a minute, a person will tell you that's a waste of money. I'm cool with that old ass Hyundai where I can feel every bump on the road, boom, 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 and I can hear the wind outside even when I roll up my windows. Boom. That's better than that luxury car Kwan has where I can't hear nothing outside because it has airtight windows. And when he turns, I can't even know he's turning because the air fills up. And when it's a long road trip, he can put it on auto drive and massage his back. No, we don't need all that. I mean, come on. If I need a massage, I'll just have my wife massage my back. And if I need to, you know, if I start feeling a little tired, I'll just pull over and have a smoke break. We don't need all that. Give my 5-year-old Honda. I got to go fix myself. When it's having a problem, you're tinkering with your own stuff. That's fun too, right? Tinkering with your own stuff. Talk about a real man get his hands dirty. Man, I got girl hands because I ain't working like that. You got no calluses right there. No, I don't want none. You're a real man. You know, you work hard for your money. Sorry, man. Can't do it. Can't do it. This is how you look like this at 47. Okay? Not from working hard. Not from busting my butt all day. I would not look like this in no 47. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I would not be still able to skate with a bunch of youngsters and be able to dance and do kind of stuff that most of you guys would never be able to do. I'm doing stuff that people younger than me can't even do. You see what I'm saying? Because of the lifestyle that I'm living. I'm not stressing. Stress is one of the biggest killers. I'm not over here stressing over life. I'm living life. With that being said, appreciate everybody for tuning in today. I hope this helped. I hope you guys got some value out of it. I hope this makes one person that was here end up being here. And next year, you tell me, Kawan, it was that live that you did that changed my life. Because you never know what it's going to be. It's going to change your life. Okay? You never know what it's going to be. But it don't take much. I had a conversation with God before I go. You know, right before I had my big break. And I said, God, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm waking up early. I'm doing these lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying to the grind. But still, I'm not having the success I need and want. And now I'm down to my last $3,000 with $5,000 worth of bills and rent. And I'm from the streets originally. So if you force my hand, if you force a rat into the corner, they're going to come out fighting. Don't force me in the corner. God, I don't want to go back to the streets, but I know what I'm capable of. And before I be broke, I'm not meant to be broke. I've never been broke in my life. So I'm not meant to be broke. So I know what I'm going to do if you force me to do that. That was the last day that I ever worried about where my next dollar was going to come from online. God's honest truth. The very next day, from that point forward, everything changed. And it was like it changed overnight. When I joined Royalty, I made my first $7,000 the first month. Within 3 months, I was making $11,000 a month. It changed my life. 3 months. And I've never made a penny less since. And with that little bit of credibility, because now I have credibility, it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And the more consistent I was, and the more I tried to help others get to where I got to, and the more I shared the knowledge versus trying to harbor it like all the other greedy, thirsty gurus that you follow, but I actually gave that information for free. My brand did this. My income did that. My lifestyle did this. And everything in my life got better and better and better. But it stayed from being consistent, and it came from me being down till I came up. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. Peace and blessings. See y'all in the next one.